Oh, we need another microphone.
It says that we are live.
Have we been live this whole time?
No, we're live right now.
We're live!
Started.
microphone?
We are live.
Do we have a microphone?
Yeah. It's on the ground by you, isn't it? Find it. It's your microphone. It's connected to one of those cords by the thing. How do we see if we have viewers? It's. Oh, yours is already in the couch. You took his. God damn it.
There we
Oh
go.
my goodness.
All
I
right.
believe every American should have
How do I
unfettered
find a link?
access to The Sims 2 and
I
all the expansion
don't
packs.
know how to find the link. I guess that's important.
Yeah. We are
Go
live.
to Planet Ant YouTube. Oh, the Facebook notifications will make noise. So get off. Once you post that, get off Facebook. Hey, everybody. If there's anybody watching, we are...
Cowards, please show yourselves.
I'm going to turn off this debate. Give me a
Who
moment. We are live, everybody.
Oh, wait. I got to turn it off.
I'm assuming that the audio is coming through, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh,
I
you
should
got
hope
it?
so.
Oh, yeah, that's where it's at. All right. So let me see. I'm going to go on YouTube on my phone, and I'm going to see if Planet Ant is live. It says we're live. It's showing live. Is anybody out there that can tell? Oh, Mike McGettigan says hell yeah.
Mike McGettigan.
Mike, how you doing, buddy? Is there Devin looks hard. Yeah, Devin does look hard.
I
AF.
got black
How's the audio,
gloves.
Mike?
Oh, I see it right here. Oh, my God. Mike, how do we
It
sound?
looks hard. Yeah. Do we sound all right?
Oh,
I see
Oh,
us.
you got to turn.
How's
You,
the
now we're
audio?
coming through. You
Okay,
got
okay.
to turn it off on the computer. The computer audio is coming through because the. So everybody, my name's Darren.
Hi.
This is. You guys introduce yourself. Introduce the show.
Homerphilia. It's a show about Simpsons that we watch together.
So I'm.
TV show.
We are live. We're on here.
My name is Andy.
Hang on. I'm gonna share this on my Facebook right now.
I'm gonna share it on our Facebook, and then we're gonna get started for real. This is just the
prenup. The prenup.
Nuptial agreement.
We sign a prenup before every podcast where we agree how to split the assets if we break up the podcast, correct? Yes.
All right. Well, I think we're good. Hey, Mike, can you hear us? I'm not checking the comments. Oh, you're right. That's my one job is to check. The audio's great. That's good because we are. So we have no experience with live streaming, and we today. Mike McGettigan helped me figure out how to set this stuff up.
Not
we
in
are,
person,
Mike
though.
McGettigan.
We are quarantined into my living room, the three of us. We have a 2-camera shoot going on. We got an audio interface. We got the phone hooked up. We are we're getting ready to
This
take
is
to
a
take some
marvel
calls.
of modern technology.
Devin looks like a professional cyclist that got banned for fighting. Yeah, he does. That's great.
What
You
they
like his
going on-
gloves? He's
I
wearing
believe that every American should be allowed to fight in a
he's wearing,
bicycle race at one point or another.
black nitrate. Is that what that's called? Black nitrate gloves? Because he's super serious about. He wants to be able to touch his face.
I should be allowed to touch my face as much as I want. I believe every American
So
should
we're
have
still
unfettered access to
everybody.
face touch.
Anybody who's here, we're still a little bit in the pre-show mode. I know we're live, but Andy's getting the link out there on the Homerphilia page, and
Yeah,
hopefully,
back off. Let me do my shit.
hopefully Andy gets his shit done, and then we will we'll post the number and we'll start taking calls.
I just want to take 1% of a
Did you
percent
leave
of a
the
percent of a
Google
percent
Voice
of a
page?
percent of a percent.
Did you leave the voice page, or is it still open?
What?
The page that was open on the.
Yeah, it's open still.
So you're gonna you're gonna want to exit the gloves won't help with the face touch, says Mike.
That's
Well,
your
if he
opinion.
changed- if he changes them after every time he touches his face.
Yeah, he's got a box of them.
Yeah.
Mike, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. So I'm hoping we're getting. I can't tell who's watching or how many people we got watching. I don't know how to do
The
that.
CDC is begging Americans
We
to
have
stop
six. We have
touching
6
their dicks
people
to their
watching right
faces.
now.
We already have 6 people.
Wow,
shit.
that's
That's
exciting.
not enough.
Whoa, I'm gonna mute this. Okay, so we got Mike McGettigan. Well, I think Andy, where are we at? Are we about ready?
I want to start. I want to get the word out before we start.
Okay, well, we'll get the word out then. We have
Um,
6 people right now. Andy is not happy with that number yet.
I have received permission from the CDC to kiss 10 people this week. They have given me special permission and a special punch card that I'm allowed to kiss 10 different people of my choosing.
I am allowed to only kiss my mom and my dad.
Wow.
Is
Well,
Anna pissed?
She's okay with it.
hey everybody, we just watched the debate. That's not what this podcast is about.
This podcast is about the virus.
The virus.
All right, you guys want to start?
I'm down to start. So,
Okay, I'm gonna
hey,
close out
if
of-
anybody's
just be
there,
done.
hey Mike, you're watching. Do you want to be our test caller?
Okay.
That
Okay.
would be great if you could.
Please do not touch
so
your
here,
phone to your face.
Alright,
we're
so
gonna let the number go.
here
So
we
we
go.
are. This is
We're
Homerphilia,
gonna take an edit break really quick, and then we're gonna start the real
podcast. So here,
podcast.
I'm gonna do some housekeeping to the people on the stream right now and to us, and then we're gonna start what will be the actual recording of the podcast in a moment. So we have no experience doing live streams. We've never done a call-in. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna
This is the
power through this.
First time I've
Um,
talked into a microphone.
We have a call system. So
Oh my God, it's
we're
working.
getting a call. We're getting
Oh
a call.
my
It's a
goodness.
call in. Does it work? Let's see. Who it
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
caller? Did you press? No, don't mute it.
No, I didn't. Hello.
Caller, are you there? Oh, this is not a good sign. Give us a second. It's muted. You have it muted.
How do I not?
Click that. No, now it's muted.
Now it's muted.
Do you have the volume turned down or something? Hello? Caller? Caller? The suspense is killing me.
I'm addicted to the suspense and danger.
It says there's somebody there, but I cannot hear them.
Can you hear us?
Well, we got technical difficulties. You guys need to relax. You guys need to chill out. Whoever's calling, what is this number?
Is it Mike?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
This-
Unplug that really quick. Hello? Caller? Caller? Hey, Paul, get back in. I'm going to try calling from my own phone, and we'll see what happens. Hang up on this sorry person. You can hear them on the call-in? That's weird, because I can't hear them at all.
just because we don't
Give
have
us a
alarm
second here.
phones?
Let's.
Wait, the people on the YouTube can hear.
You could.
Fuck.
Oh boy, that's
oh
funny to me.
boy, that's funny.
Okay,
to me.
we have a handful of viewers. Hey, viewers, again, this is
Please don't leave
pre-show.
before
We don't know what we're doing, so we're
We're
trying to
pre-show.
figure this out.
bang
So
it.
I'm gonna try and call from my phone. I'm gonna call into Homerphilia
Please
right
don't
now.
leave us before we get the show started. I know this looks like a disaster.
It's not a
already.
disaster. Okay, so
Is that
now we're
you?
calling. Yeah.
Caller,
Hello?
you're on the air.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Oh, look,
Okay.
I come through.
Wait.
All right, great.
Okay, so this is
I'm hanging up.
yeah, because this.
Yeah.
I
So
can-
this works. Whoever the other person that called, you
so
messed
your
up.
phone sucked and
All right, so we have another caller. Who is it? Hello,
caller, you're on the air.
Hey, can you hear me this time?
Yeah, we can hear you. We got our first ever Homerphilia
Okay,
call
okay,
in.
So caller, I don't know who you are.
Hold on. I got something for you.
Hey!
Okay,
Wait, here we're gonna give you the proper airtime, and you can play.
Oh, wait.
You can play right now. Play.
Wait,
so
wait,
on the
wait,
count of
before
three.
you start, wait.
wait. No, we got to start the actual podcast. So,
So
you
this-
can be our intro song.
you're gonna
Is
be
that
our
cool?
intro.
Are you still there?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So here. Let me get the last few minutes. Here's some housekeeping. We are going to start our actual what will be the Homerphilia podcast that we release. We're not going to include this tech bullshit that we're trying to figure out. We're gonna start. So I'm gonna give you a countdown from 5, and you can be our intro. Cool.
Oh, God. Okay.
here we go.
All right, here we go. So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Homerphilia, Homerphilia, Homerphilia.
Is the Mike is the We are. Oh my God! Coronavirus has
Guys.
us pumped up. Everybody,
I have-
we are here.
I have some bad news.
What's your bad news?
I tested positive for scare COVID-19.
Scarecrow
COVID-19.
Oh, no!
I know I wanted to wait to announce my positive test to the Homerphilia acts out there. I have scare COVID-19,
That means you are good at scaring crows or bad
I'm
at scaring crows.
I'm slowly turning into a scarecrow.
Oh, no.
I know. So it started with a dry cough that turned into my insides turned into hay.
Your insides turned into hay.
All right, I will
Wait,
announce-
let's hang on. So
I have
we
an
are
announcement.
everybody. Before we get into our weird health announcements
Yeah.
about scare COVID-19 and stuff, we are doing our first ever call-in show. We, as many of you know, and if you don't know, you're a bad citizen. We are currently in a encouraged social distancing segment of society right now due to COVID-19. So
And
here we are.
We're three guys that can't get enough
We
of
are
each other.
three
Can't
guys
get enough
who
of each other.
cannot get enough of each other. So we are here. We have our first ever caller on the line, Rollo, right?
Yeah, that's better.
Hey, Rollo. Thank you, for being our first ever caller.
Oh my God! Thank you for first time caller.
How are you handling the end of the world?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
Hell yeah.
You know I'm good.
Rollo's
I'm
been
good.
Yeah, Rollo is on my short list of people who I would turn to in the apocalypse. You know
Rollo's
that?
been doing Facebook Live videos of him just walking around.
Hell yeah. I saw him dancing in slow motion in front of a fire on a video the other day. Rollo, I'm really glad that you are our first caller. That makes me incredibly happy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If anybody,
thank you guys.
if anybody was gonna,
You guys are a great part of my life, and I appreciate every Tuesday when it drops. And
Well, was
thank you.
what? Can you give me a favorite moment so far?
if I can just take a moment to say, you're welcome for everything we've done for you in your life.
No, it is something. I mean, like when Tuesday comes, like whoever is excited about Tuesdays, right?
Yeah.
You guys make Tuesdays great. Like nobody thinks like, yeah, Tuesday.
Every
That
Tuesday
was-
is
that
a
was
Super
our,
Tuesday for us.
Yeah,
That was
every
our-
Tuesday's a Super
That was our
Tuesday.
campaign motto: make Tuesday great again.
Yep.
You know, I really love you. I love your sponsors. I mean, I'm here for the sponsors. That means
Well,
I have to
Andy,
listen
you
to
wanted
the
to thank
show
one of the
just to
sponsors
get to
right
the
now,
sponsors,
right?
so.
Yes. We are officially sponsored this week by Rollo's Candy. Rollo's Candy. If you like chocolate that's actually plastic and caramel that you don't know where it came from, Rollo's Candy.
That's Rolos.
So I've always been. So
I've been eating the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
ones then.
I come.
my
I
doctor-
come with.
my doctor told me
Rollo
I
comes with
only.
a double hockey stick.
My doctor told me that I can only eat food that comes in tubes. So I've been eating a lot of Rollos.
Yeah, and it's tough because you're
Those
allergic
and
to hot
Pringles.
dogs.
I'm allergic to hot dogs, so no tubes of
Yeah.
hot dog, but I can't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
tubes
Pringles. A lot of Pringles.
of Pringles,
Pringles,
Rollos.
Mike
Rollo!
McGettigan really.
Necco wafers.
Mike McGettigan really wants us to let the cyclist talk.
Listen.
I'm the first time caller, and I'm also going to be the first one to hang up if you keep calling Rollo.
Wait, you don't like Rollos?
You don't like Rollos?
What's wrong with
I don't
Rollos?
mind eating
What
some
part?
Rollos.
What part don't you like? The chocolate or the caramel? Or the
Reaction.
or the
Pronunciation.
I don't like that you have to individually unwrap each one. Like there's a wrapper over the whole
You'd
thing.
rather just have a handful of loose
No,
ones.
you just
Yeah.
No,
So what I do is I unwrap them all and I put them in my pocket, and then that's my
And they
lunch.
become one candy.
Yeah, they
It's
become
like a
one
nacho
thing.
rule.
That's your
Yeah.
lunch.
That's my lunch.
So wait,
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may speak to the listeners right now,
Yeah.
just take that and imagine it's me being unwrapped piece
yeah.
by piece.
Ooh,
Oh,
I would
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So hey, Rollo, do you want to help us make some rules for the call-in show? I guess we didn't really think about the time we're allotting to people and stuff.
I think that we.
Right.
What do you think's a
I
diplomatic
gotta
way
get
to
out
do
of
it?
here.
Oh, you got to get out of here?
I mean, no, I
Fine,
don't.
go.
I mean, we got to give room to other people.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
true. Well,
I would like to talk about the
yeah,
I'd
what?
love to talk about the episode.
Did you watch
Oh,
it?
I forgot that we are supposed to talk about.
Did
The
you watch
Simpsons.
it?
I did, of course.
So
I was ordered to.
How'd you
Bart's
feel
dog.
about Dog Vision in general?
Okay. Yes. That I remember this episode from when I was. When
Yeah.
is there?
We're in 1990.
One.
We're in 91 now.
91.
I don't have my computer in front of
I
me
think
because
we're
using
February
it. But
91.
Let me pull up the wiki and then I'll get back to you. But I think we're
Yeah,
February 91. I would believe.
This is halfway through the second season, so it's
So this is my
it's already a phenomenon, and this is right in the pocket of
Yeah.
when Bart was the most popular, like cultural figure.
He still is.
Mhm.
So every
Oh,
episode,
I know.
every episode still is about Bart, and there's some really sweet ones this season where he learns and he grows and he has these earnest moments, like in this one. He was a nice little guy, just want his dumb dog to be better at stuff.
No, but Dogview is something I remember from when this came out because I was a sophomore in high school at the time. How old were you, Andy?
I was now just about 3.5.
Yep.
Oh, so you've already been impeached as president by this point.
Yes, I
Yeah.
got impeached.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
For getting all.
Oh,
my-
we're in March. I'm
sucked.
sorry. We're in March 7th, 1991.
Oh yeah,
Right now.
I'm definitely.
This would have
impeached.
been
Oh, okay.
the ostensibly week I was conceived because I'm
Really?
December 4th, 91.
Really?
So this is 9
So
months.
this is Dog Vision's what got
Dog
your parents
Vision
horned up.
is the
Ooh,
episode my parents
Dog
conceived
Vision.
me to, baby.
So that's funny. I
Yeah.
was talking to his parents at the Kevin Awards, and they were off in the corner of the Go Bar, and they were talking to each other like, and they were like, they were really getting horny.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Rosenai would say like, "You should go bajadaba," and then Mrs. Rosenai would go, "You do
That is the
they
noise
really
when I would
started
hear
going-
that I would have to leave the house because
the
that
house.
meant that
My parents
It was
too,
about to get
my parents
wild.
too didn't let us be in the house when they fucked.
I was banned. Yeah, I had to
yeah.
go. I had to
Which
scatter.
part of it was like, okay, they don't want us to know that they were fucking, but then they would say you got to get out of the house because we're gonna fuck.
Yeah,
So-
it was.
It's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
Are Devin's parents still in their early 30s? That's what Mike McGetting is asking.
Yes.
Yes.
By
They're ageless and timeless.
Yeah. Just like The Simpsons.
Right.
Devin is Simpsons.
Yeah.
You guys might have remembered the last time that we all had to self-quarantine for the Simpsona virus. his parents got it real bad, so
yeah,
they've
my
been
parents got some sauna so bad.
they've been the same age for 30 years, and they're really yellow, and they all have the top
Everybody
of their
keeps
head-
telling them their jaundice, but
Yeah,
they won't listen.
no,
It's not
I got
jaundice,
Simpsona
Simpsona.
virus. It's Simpsona. Then the top of their heads is real pointy, and it could kill you.
Yes.
They-
My parents, you got to watch out for the tops of their heads. Way too pointy.
Yeah, the way too pointy, and that if you hit it, if you fall on the top of Mr. Rosedye, it would impale you
Yeah.
because of its spike head.
You guys, I just want to take a second. Michael Dupree is very concerned about your lack of social distancing right now between you two.
Andy and I share.
He's got gloves.
Yeah, I've got gloves
He's
on.
got gloves, and I already I'm already tested positive.
You've got.
Oh.
You've got
Hey, Rollo.
scarecrow vid.
I've got scarecrow
Yeah.
vid.
Rollo, can we give you a last word and then we can open up the lines to some other people?
Cool, man. Everybody stay safe. I love you guys, and see you in the future.
Thank
you, Rollo. We love you.
Thank you, Rollo.
All right, so everybody, here's what's gonna happen.
So
as
everybody-
I
gotta hang up.
As the lines become open, I will flash a number on the screen just like this. So now that there's a call now flashing, that means the lines
can
are open.
multiple people call in at once, or
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know what happens if.
So I'm gonna leave the number up, and
So-
if anybody's interested,
Welcome.
It's ready to go.
Welcome to our virus.
Welcome
special.
to the virus. Well, to piggyback
so-
on your news, Andy, I too have tested positive for.
What did you test positive for?
Tin Man feed 19.
Tin Man
so-
19.
So I've got
scared.
Tin Man disease really bad.
I thought that when I walked up here, I thought that you were looking.
Oh, we got another
extra-
caller. Who do we got?
Let's
Let's hear it.
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller.
Caller.
Hello. Hello.
Who is this?
Oh, this is the Pillsbury Dome Man. I understand you're only eating things in tubes.
Oh,
mhm.
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. You better believe it.
I've heard about you, dude. Your funky shit comes in a big tube, and you pop it, and it comes out real puffy. I like a good
well,
puff tube.
Well, I can't really help you there, but my wife, the Pillsbury Doe lady.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you know, I don't know what the tone of your podcast is.
It's whatever.
Horny.
It's whatever you want to be.
Horny and
You know,
pervy and
Mr.
weird.
Doughboy. You know what I like? I like when you just poke your little tummy. You give a nice little hee hee.
Oh.
I like to go. I like to.
Oh, we got hung up on.
I'm sorry.
The Pillsbury Doughboy was the
I-
first person to
I
ever
made,
hang up.
I made a sexual advance at Mr. Doughboy, and he
We are officially too pervy for
We're
the Pillsbury
too pervy.
Doughboy.
I get it. It's a good family company, and they don't want to be associated with any weirdo perv shit. I get it.
More like
so
Pillsbury Don't Boy.
we are self quarantining.
You guys-
We're at Darren's. We're trying to make it fun for you guys.
We did
watched
build a
Simpsons.
triple bunk bed that we are all sleeping in for the remainder of the
we got another
disease.
call.
We got a
Another
caller
call.
coming in.
Caller, hello, you're on the air.
All right. Social distancing. You're
Yeah.
touching.
I think this is Michael Dupree. Is this
Yeah,
America's
this
Michael
is Mike.
Dupree?
This is Mike.
Okay.
I got hired by the CDC yesterday, and they're having me call a live podcast and ridiculing people for this nonsense.
Okay, so what are we
You're
doing
supposed
wrong?
to roast us? Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Devin and Andy are basically in each other's laps.
To be fair, I'm literally
Yeah, he's in a different room, basically.
I'm right.
Now you're in my
I'm
shit.
right- I'm literally right here too. I'm not in a different room. I'm just on a different
Can I
couch.
tell you right now that we went to get some grocery essentials today, and some lady rubbed her arm against my back on accident, and I got so mad that I almost yelled at her. So I have been social distancing.
Andy got radicalized by the news all
I watched,
weekend.
I watched a bunch of news this weekend. I watched a bunch of weird YouTube videos about wet markets. I went all the way down the rabbit hole, and it took a lot for me to come down here. But I'm here for you guys to have a good podcast. And Michael,
Yeah.
I have some bad news.
Bad news.
Yeah.
I tested positive this morning.
Well, then you're passing it on to the other boys.
I know, but I tested positive for scare COVID-19. My insides turned into hay, and my outsides turned into old farmer clothes.
I tested positive for Tin Man Vid 19, which means that I got silver makeup on my face, and also I'm Tin Man plus got an oil can, and I need help.
I tested positive for cowardly lion virus.
So my insides turned into hay, my outsides turned into old farmer clothes, and I have this uncontrollable urge to find Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, and I get really big and I look like I should be intimidating, but then instead I cower behind things.
Before we started filming, Darren was showing symptoms of he's started talking like this sometimes. So he goes in and out of that. So you
Yeah,
might
so-
you might
I didn't
might,
know
but
that he was
definitely
Italian.
This
Put him up.
Pull them up. You guys all remember
That classic character.
the cowardly lion. Pull them up. Yeah, you guys remember, right? Right, Dupree?
Wait, did you grow up watching the Italian Wizard of Oz?
Well, my dad, you guys know my dad, Benito
Yeah,
Yes.
we're aware of your dad, Benito.
Mussolini.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah,
Benito Mucinex, yeah.
But my dad was Benito Mucinex. Mucinex. And he showed me all the classic movies. Wizard of Oz, where they went down the yellow brick road.
Yeah, the good. good.
He showed me Jaws. You guys remember Jaws, right? Oh, we're gonna need the bigger boat.
Sounds like you saw Italian Jaws. There's a pattern to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
we got 21 watching.
We
right
got
now.
he showed us the Fast and the Furious. You guys know I'm a big Fast Fast and Furious guy.
Are you?
When he's like,
What do you
you're
like?
gonna need the 10-second car, right?
Do you like? What do you like more, the velocity or the attitude?
Attitude for sure. I love being
You love
I love being
furious.
pissed off.
But
Yeah.
Mike Dupree-
the fast is a quick second.
I'm not that quick of a person. I love being furious though.
Okay, cool.
Mike Dupree, is there an Italian film that you love from your childhood?
Did you leave, Michael Dupree?
Michael?
What did you say?
Michael, is
No,
there
you're
is there an Italian film from your childhood that you love?
Yeah, the Muppets in Manhattan.
Oh,
remember-
Italian
oh.
Muppets in Manhattan.
I remember that movie. Do you remember a famous quote from that movie?
Yeah, it's hey, commit, waka waka, give me the pepperoni.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Michael Dupree, you got any wisdom or parting words you want to give us before we open up these lines again?
In other words, Darren's kicking you off.
I'm not kicking you off. If you want to talk. Go ahead.
Look, I just want you guys to stay protected. I want you to stop swapping spit. I
Oh,
want
too
you
late.
Well, Devin has
He's
special,
touching me.
He has special clearance to kiss 10 people this week.
Yeah,
remember?
CDC gave me a punch card for
CDC
10
said so.
kisses.
He's got a punch card.
He's already done 3.
No, those are just 3 example kisses.
Oh, he did kiss his hand. He was kissing his hand over and over again.
Anytime, any person you kiss, you're kissing everyone that person's had coronavirus with.
And that is why I am enjoying this.
So I have been struggling to.
I just coughed, everybody. I can I just be? I feel guilty every time I cough, but I need to
As you
remind
should.
everybody. No, I've been chain smoking. I'm sorry, everybody.
Darren's lugs is bad, not from virus, but from tobacco.
They're super wet.
well, cigarettes
They're
are
wet
a virus
coughs.
in some ways.
Yeah, they're a virus of society.
That's deep, you guys.
I have been struggling with all this stuff. I'm a fidgeter. To not touch my face is real hard. That's something that I've been struggling with. I bite my nails a lot, and I haven't been doing that at all. They are telling you to swallow all your own spit, and that has been tough for me because there's a lot of it in there, and to swallow all of it, it's like that's
Well, it's not
empty
the-
calories.
Hey, anybody on the stream, if you guys have any questions, you can comment as well.
can smash
So
that
if you
fucking
got
comment
any,
button.
Dupree,
comments, go ahead. Hey, everybody! Now that we 1 second. Now that we have a little Dupree, chill the fuck out.
Wait, I have one question. I have one question for Dupree. Though.
Okay, go ahead.
Because like, how much on like a normal day when it's not when it's not a global pandemic, percentage wise, how much of your own spit are you swallowing?
100%.
100? But that's so many empty calories, and I'm trying to not. So in my everyday, I would say I'm swallowing like 20-30% of my
I'm
own
swallowing
spit.
0% of my spit.
Yeah,
It
he
is
gets-
fully
he
out
gets rid of
and for
all of it.
whoever.
But yeah, he gets rid of all of it. I like to have a nicely coated throat, so I'm swallowing like 20-30% of my spit, but I'm getting rid of the rest.
Wait, what do you do with the other 70%?
I'm usually letting it dribble down my mouth onto my Who Farted t-shirt.
I got a spittoon and I keep dinging it with.
Yeah,
Ding.
He uses it to water his house plants.
Yeah.
You should hear Devin's living room sounds like the gun game at a carnival. It's just like ding 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 because he's constantly hitting that spittoon.
And he's got
Yeah, I can't
velocity.
stop
He's got a
it.
lot of velocity behind that.
I like to have my
I
throat
like
a
the
little
attitude
bit.
too, though. Not just the velocity.
Yeah, I like to have my throat a little bit wet from the spit. I like to have the front of my shirt really wet from the spit.
Correct.
Hey, Michael Dupree, you got any closing words for us?
Yes, stay safe. I love you, boys. And,
Thank
and
you.
I love you too. Hey, thank you for calling. I'm really glad to hear your voice,
Thank
buddy.
you. We're sanitizing.
We got just so you know, just out of the frame, we got a one of those tubes of Clorox disinfectant.
You know
wipes.
I love a good tube.
We
And a
got
bucket of
soap,
chili.
We got Purell. We got a bucket of chili and some hot wings. So.
Yeah, and we have a bunch of Fun Dip candy, but Darren accidentally lost all the sticks, so we're just putting our fingers in there. So we're staying safe. We're staying real safe. We're all just finger dipping Fun Dip candy and staying safe.
And we're gumming some fun dip.
Yeah, we're gumming Fun Dip candy.
We'll gum the fun. Little gum and
Yeah.
fun.
We're drinking punch out of one big bowl.
All right, love you, Michael Dupree.
Bye.
Hey, everybody, check out the Michael Dupree Variety Hour.
Yeah.
Michael Dupree
it's
Variety Hour.
Michael
It's a-
Dupree hosts
Michael Dupree hosts a
fellow Planet
Planet
Ant
Ant
Podcast Network.
Network.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate you so much.
Dude, there's an echo on your voice.
No, there's not an echo on my voice.
voice
It's
is
your
loud.
voice.
Wait,
Everybody, shut up. We
who
got
is it?
another call. It doesn't have caller ID. What do you mean, who is it?
I'm just wondering.
Caller, you're on the air.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello?
Good afternoon. Hello.
Who's this?
This is Shane.
Shane O'Connor.
Shane, allegedly you are our number one fan.
There's a lot. This is a contentious thing. We got a lot of number one fans.
Yeah, a lot of people claim that
There's
moniker.
There's two Alexes that think they're the number one fan,
Yeah.
and Trisha, and Shane.
So, Shane, I need you to make a case for why you're our number one fan. We're going to have all our number one fans debate this topic tonight.
Yeah, if they all call in.
I probably because I had to explain to my boss why I was laughing at fart jokes at the Opera House.
So you weren't listening to our show because we don't do fart jokes. We do.
We do real
we
life
do
stuff.
real stuff.
No,
We
no,
do
never,
serious stuff.
never.
What was the fart joke that we made that you laughed at?
Well, I guess not fart joke. I think Andy was talking about how much silly string is physically inside of him.
Oh, he's got
yes,
silly
yes, he
gut.
does.
Very bad
Yeah,
silly gut.
I got silly gut real bad.
He's crammed a lot of silly string up his.
So here's a good news update for you guys. As we are running out of essentials at grocery stores and stuff, I went to 14 Dollar Trees today. The silly string shelves are empty. America's children are stocking up to have fun and goof off during their extended break from
good.
school, but that means that my silly gut is in a precarious situation. I am not able to replenish the funds in there, and I'm starting to worry about how my body's going to stabilize as
You're
we
going through a silly depletion.
my silly gut,
Silly string.
my silly.
Is silly string like sanitary? Is like I mean.
No,
No,
not
they
in
don't
any
really-
way.
No,
No,
not-
no.
no.
That's
Not
the
in-
opposite.
Yeah, it's
It is
actually the
very-
opposite. It's-
It is a type of poison.
Most silly string is
Oh.
produced outside of a wet market in Wuhan. The bottle of silly string says produced outside of a wet market in Wuhan. So this might be a blessing.
It says it like it's bragging, and it's like it was produced so close
was-
to a wet
It was
market.
produced so close to raccoon blood. You have no idea.
It says may contain raccoon blood like it's a feature. It's got an exclamation
Yeah.
point and a thumbs up.
Yeah, exclamation point, thumbs up. So I don't know how I'm gonna stabilize as my silly gut is depleting and my scare COVID-19 is really starting to rage into final form.
What does the final form
That's
look
devastating.
It's got gold hair and it's a spiky.
Yeah, I got no. My brain goes away. No brain up top. Big stick come out my back and make me poke into the ground so I can't run. Scare COVID-19. Stay safe out there.
You as well. You
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe find somebody with a gingham gown and follow them out of wherever you're.
Well, that's
Yeah.
been kind of the problem.
There
Andy
you
has
go.
followed too many women in gingham gowns.
I keep
Well,
having this
yeah.
urge to pull aside every curtain I see to try to see if there's a little tiny man pretending to be a big man.
and you've been about 70%
Yeah,
right.
you would be-
70% of the
you-
time. It's
I-
been,
we're
Is
talking
the whole
about-
man big, or is it just his head?
We are talking about an epidemic in the world. The real epidemic we should be talking about is how many tiny men are behind curtains pretending to be big men, because there's a shocking number, folks. Go throw open your sashes when you get home, or you guys are all home. Go after you're done.
Go in your bathroom, open your shower curtain.
throw
see if
open-
there's a
yeah,
tiny
throw-
man pretending to be a big man.
Go around your house, throw open all your sashes. I guarantee you're gonna find 2-3 tiny men pretending to be big men.
Do you know how many Wizards of I've met?
Yeah,
Wizards of my
Wizards of
bathroom,
Waverly
Wizards of
Place.
Waverly Place, Wizards of the Coast at Lakeside Mall. A lot of Wizards
A
of.
lot of wizards out there of varying sizes. The ones that you got to be worried about, though, are the tiny ones trying to pretend to be big.
Yes.
Shane, a case to be made for you being number one fan is I hear that you quote our bits to your significant other.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Folks, that is a strong relationship. If the foundation of your relationship.
I frequently like to climax.
Hell yeah!
Shout out to my
like
sister.
quoting now.
Shout out to Devin's sister Danielle, Shane's significant other, for getting shouted words that her brother said while her boyfriend is climaxing.
I know how this goes because I have a similar situation with How Did This Get Made?
Oh yeah,
Where
All right, stay safe, y'all.
Oh,
Love you, Shane.
Love you, Shane.
Love you, Shane.
That is erotic. If Anna started to shout words that I had known for my sister to have said in a public forum while she was climaxing,
we got to call her on
guys,
the line.
I love that you guys are
check the
calling.
caller ID. Who is it?
There's no
I don't
caller
know.
ID.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. I think I might know who this is based on the area code.
Hello, guys.
Oh,
this
no,
is
it's not.
Vaporing here.
Who?
Vaporing.
Vaporing. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hello. So I heard that this stream is talking about COVID-19.
Hell
Correct.
yeah, dude. We're talking about COVID. We're talking about Scarecrow-vid. We're talking
Tin Man
about
vid.
Tin Man vid. We're talking about fucking Simpsons if you want to.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, dude. So the dude in the yellow hoodie,
Me?
bro, he's looking sick. He's looking sick.
Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Right, and the dude next to him in the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
That's a tank.
He's looking buff.
Thanks.
Guy who's so horny for the Homerphiliacs. There's one man out there who is super horny for the Homerphiliacs.
Hey, since you know what we're wearing, do you mind if we ask you what you're
what
wearing?
what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Big tall hat.
What's clothes? What's
He's got
clothing?
big tall
What
hat.
is clothing?
Little bow tie, big
yes.
round belly. You can poke him, make him laugh. Is this the Pillsbury Doughboy again?
Wait, what?
Here, let me describe my perfect man. All right, big tall chef's hat, little tiny blue bow tie, big round white belly. He lets you poke it. He laughs. Rounded digits.
Rounded digits.
Yeah, big round head, blue eyes, and when he laughs, he
Big,
goes, I'm talking about the Pillsbury Doughboy.
So, hey, caller, what's your name?
That's
not right. That's
Your name's
the first sign of a lie.
Are you a regular Homerphilia listener?
Not really. This is my first time, actually.
Okay,
Hell
good,
yeah,
good,
first
good.
time. So our show is that we watch Simpsons and then we talk about it. Do you guys like Simpsons?
Yes.
What's your
I love The Simpsons.
What's your favorite Simpsons?
Like favorite character?
No, favorite Simpsons. What's your favorite episode of Simpsons?
Favorite episode?
Yeah.
Oh, this is that's a good question.
I know. So
There
we're
are
doing.
a lot of really
We
good
here at Homerphilia are doing a sequential rewatch of the show. So this is a limited run podcast. For those of you who don't know, some of you might not. We might be having new listeners here, like our current caller. We are doing a limited run podcast. We are only going to do as many episodes as there are of The Simpsons. We're going to watch it from the beginning to the end. This whole project's going to take us about 17 years. And currently we're at season 2, episode 16. Bart's dog gets an F.
Oh, that's a really good episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, it is.
Because the dog is so dumb and that he does bad stuff.
Hi,
and,
Austin.
and then Bart has to be good to his dog. You know what I mean? Do you have a dog?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a few dogs actually.
Few dogs. How many dogs?
4.
And how much people food is too much people food to give them? Because
Just every now and then.
Every now and then? Okay. So they shouldn't have like a place at their dinner table where they have their own placemat and you give them a full meal of your roast beef and carrots. Gotta hung up. So apparently you're not supposed to give a dog full roast beef and carrots.
Hey, you guys, give me 1 second. Hey, everybody in here. It is not chaos, Haley. This is how homerphilia happens.
Is that Haley Williams from Paramore?
Yeah.
Haley Williams of Paramore.
Hey, time out.
Holy
Before
shit.
we answer this call, everybody watching, hey, go ahead and share this stream for us. Help us get some new
Smash
listeners.
that share button.
Hey, and for the first time that this actually applies to what I'm saying, smash that fucking like button.
Smash that like button.
Ring the bell. Subscribe.
Yeah, please share.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Who do we got
Hey,
here?
how's it going? Hey, this is Mike McGadigan calling.
Oh,
Hey,
Mike
Hey, guys.
McGadigan.
Mike,
Hey.
are you staying safe?
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to, and I just wanted to call because I wanted to get right to the point. I wanted to talk, about serious stuff. I don't want to suck your guys' dicks. I just want to do, the right thing.
Good.
So,
I
me.
notoriously hate having my dick sucked. We all know.
Yeah, Andy
Nobody-
classically
I know.
does not.
We all
Nobody
know that.
If
likes
people know one thing about me, it's that I do not like my dick sucked.
You wear that shirt a lot.
Yes,
that says
please,
that,
it says
so.
please don't suck my dick.
Ironically, people think it's ironic.
Yeah, I know, and they all try to do it like.
No, it's
like,
dead
I'll try and
serious.
do it.
I'm like, no,
Dead
this
serious.
it's not. This is not an irony T-shirt. This is dead serious.
The CDC has banned dick
I
sucking
don't-
during this trying time.
I don't
correct?
want my dick to be where your dinner of mashed potatoes was. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good social distancing.
He's not giving
That's
you
good
his
social
gravy.
distancing right there.
Yeah. Well, I did. Devin earlier today tried to get his dick sucked from 6 feet away from somebody.
Oh yeah.
That it doesn't work. You can't do that.
It,
Well,
it
that's
didn't
like-
work.
No, I
Like-
got kicked out of the grocery
Yeah,
store.
that's
It was
why-
a fucking
But
mess.
can I
they
just
said
say
you have
something?
to
Can I
leave
just say
Kroger.
something
Yeah,
really? I
yeah.
think this is really
Yeah.
important.
Go ahead.
I think it's really. I think Devin is really killing the TV game right now.
Yeah.
This is just like Nixon in the debates all those years ago when he first went on TV and he looked sick. Devin is not Nixon right now. That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying.
So
I've been
he's
so
looking
thirsty to have someone call me not
real
Richard
good.
Nixon.
So how? Mike.
Hell yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is my scare COVID-19 showing on the TV? Can you tell?
Unfortunately, it is. A lot of my social channels are not very complimentary to you, and they're being very complimentary to Devin.
Oh no!
Thank you. It's
So I got
Yeah.
too much. The hay's starting to come out, and that you can see the old farmer clothes now.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can very clearly especially through TV, as
Well-
you know how that works.
What's your advice to somebody that has tested positive for scare COVID-19?
Wear cool black gloves. Wear a cool pair of black gloves. that
yeah,
you got.
start dressing like a cyclist that got kicked out of racing for fighting.
Okay.
Combat should be allowed in bicycle races, and that's my
Yeah,
opinion.
We know, Devin. We know.
We all
we
read.
know. We know.
We all read your op-ed on Breitbart.
I am alt-right, and I'm a single-issue voter,
Yeah.
and it's that you should be able
You
to
should
fight
be
in
able
the bicycle
The
race.
bicycle race you
The
should
Tour
have
de
fighting.
France should have a combat portion.
This all boils down to the time that Devin got this yellow tank top because he had there was one day in 1994 where he was the points leader of the Tour de France. He
Yes.
got to wear the yellow vest, but he lost it all because he punched a French bicycler in the face while the
And he
race
should
was
be
happening.
able to do that. That
Yeah.
should
I
be
think
part
that
of
should
it.
be a big part of it. I've always
I
said that
agree.
bicycling
I agree.
is the hockey of the mountains, and you should be allowed to have a combat portion.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the gloves
Yeah,
down and beat
especially
up a
in France.
Frenchman. Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Devin was 3 moves ahead from beating Bobby Fischer in the chess championships in 1968. And then he got disbarred from the chess organization for punching him over the board. And he's been fighting.
I got de-chessed.
He got
for
de-chessed. He's been fighting for
Bobby Fischer.
that you can fight in chess now.
I got kicked out for beating up the big computer
Yeah.
that the guys were all playing against.
Yeah, but he hurt his hand real bad because you turns out you
Yeah,
can't.
that's a big computer, and it's made
That's
of
why you're
mostly
wearing
metal.
those gloves.
We've
That makes
all-
sense.
Yeah, I got a bunch of fucked up gashes and shit on my
Yeah.
hand because I've been fighting a lot of computers actually recently.
It's a good lesson. Everybody needs to learn it at some point in their life that you can't punch metal. We've all been there, right?
Okay, well, let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
get ahead of
Oh, yeah.
ourselves on this one.
First fight with a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah.
How much fun are you having at the end of the world?
I'm just locked in the house. Doing a lot of obsessive
Are
cleaning.
you locked in, or are other people locked out?
Well, that's kind of works both ways. Like,
Did someone close the door behind you and then lock you into it so that you can't get out of it?
Some guy walked down the street and locked me in my house. I don't know who he was, but he had a key to my house.
No shit. Our neighbor came over.
I think it might be the mayor of Hamtramck, Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Karen.
She's locking everybody in their house.
She does have one big skeleton key for all of Hamtramck.
Yeah.
Exactly. Surprise.
My neighbor came over and knocked on our door today and asked if she could come see our recently remodeled bathroom. and Anna let her in, and I was like, Anna let her in, and I was sitting on the couch watching down a deep YouTube rabbit hole of crazy virus YouTube videos, and I'm like, I don't, and she like
compilation.
She took her back and like took a tour of our house. I was not happy about it.
And how old is this lady?
Elderly.
Oh yeah, she's compromised.
Oh God, no! Honestly, what are you gonna do? Oh no!
Well, I promise.
Let her in.
I know that, and then I definitely know that when she asked me for Eskimo kisses, I shouldn't have given her those.
Oh no!
But,
no.
Correct.
I can't turn down a nice Eskimo kiss.
Hey, Mike, we have a question from the comment section. Haley wants some advice on quarantine snacks. You seem like the right guy to answer that question.
Quarantine snacks, absolutely.
No, snacks, not sex. I get the sex.
I was going to say 5 mil plastic sheeting. 5 mil plastic sheeting is your answer for that.
Well, Haley, I hope that answers your question.
Mike, do you think we're ever going to see you again? Do you think this is the last time we're going to talk?
I don't think so. I think this is the way it's going to be from now on.
Mike,
forever?
Mike, are you?
Oh no.
Are you and Audra distancing in the home?
Are we social distancing in the home? Yeah, I have not seen Audra in 3 days.
Good.
She's in the living room. I'm in the office. We want to make sure that we're socially distant and emotionally distant too.
Yeah,
I'm not. She starts crying. I'm very stern and cold.
Yeah, I heard. She told me that for the first 3 days of this, you had misunderstood and you thought it was emotional distance.
Oh,
yep.
Danielle.
And to be fair, I just think I hear that sometimes from the news that you should be emotionally distant from people.
Right.
So.
Hey,
you've been practicing that for a long time, right?
Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike,
yeah.
Danielle Rose and I wants advice on breaking up with a significant other.
Oh,
I would just say you should just pretend like everything is the relationship is going really well.
Yeah.
And just hang on for as long as you can. Did you ever see a person like that's really sad when they try to smile? Do a lot of that. Do a lot of like sad looking smiles. And then try to get that person to break up with you. That's what I would say.
Is this a good being sad and trying to smile face?
Let me see, because I'm on a delay, right? Oh, no. Here we go. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. The face is coming up now.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good sad smile face for sure.
Mike, can I get some advice from you? I had a situation
Absolutely,
today.
man. Hey, wait. Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm really glad that everyone's coming to me for advice right now. I'm happy to give it. I'm really good at it. I'm probably the best advice giver you're going to talk to on a live podcast.
I thought it was really weird that the tips and tricks portion of the CDC website just has a link that says Mike McGee at PlanetAmp.com.
It's funny. They didn't even put your name. They just put your headshot.
I thought it was also weird that CDC had a tab that said tips and tricks.
Yeah. And I mean, why did they link my LinkedIn page? I don't even use that.
I don't know. So, Mike, can you tell me
Devin,
whether or not,
go ahead, please.
Did I do right or wrong? My neighbor came to my house today and asked if they could see my recently remodeled bathroom.
Yeah.
And it was an elderly woman, and she took a look around my bathroom, and then she said, "Can you spit in my mouth?" And I spat in her mouth, and then I asked, "Can you spit in my mouth?" And she spat in my mouth. Was that good or bad?
Well, I mean, it's both, kind of. I would say that it's definitely both. You did some good things in that scenario, and you did some bad things.
Sure.
One of the good things is that you made an elderly person happy, and that is more important now than ever before.
Sure.
Yeah, so
We got to make our elderly as happy as possible right now.
because
and we got to take all precautions and throw them out the window to make the elderly as happy as possible.
Right.
And
Number-
it's only spit right now, but what if it's
Right.
okay to eat ass?
Eating ass is in the tips and tricks section on the CDC site, and they do
Is it a tip or a
recommend it
trick?
for the elderly only.
As a
Well,
tip or a trick?
It's kind of both. It's kind of both, honestly.
Good.
I hate to always fall back on the it's kind of both thing, but I mean it is.
It's kind
true.
of both.
Kind of both.
So we're just here for the end of the world, and it's okay. And if this is the last episode of Homerphilia, it's a good one. I have been I have an intense urge to throw open every curtain I see to see if there's a little man trying to pretend to be a big man because of my scarecrow. Because of my scarecrow COVID-19, my
Every urge you have seems to be intense.
They are
I've got a lot of intense urges.
I have intense urges to befriend every girl I see in a blue and white checkered dress.
That's good.
I get really happy whenever I see a Scottish Terrier, and I'm seeing the world in bright colors.
Oh wow! Because previously it was always kind of like a brownish, agrarian, tan.
like how Santa's little helper sees the
Oh
world.
yeah, we talk about the Simpsons on this show.
Oh yeah.
Do you
like
Simpsons?
I did not watch 1 second of that episode.
That's okay.
We did. We watched it. We watched all of them.
Good.
And I just burped right into the mic. Is burping a symptom?
Tip, yes.
Oh fuck!
But trick,
no.
Well, but of what? It's a trick? No, exactly, not a trick.
What's your favorite trick? Ollie, kickflip, or melon?
It's a Christ Air 360.
Hell
that's sick. And what's your
yeah.
favorite treat? Snickers, Hershey's, or maybe Twix?
I'm gonna have to go with Rollo's.
Oh, now there we go.
Yeah, we love Rollos.
We
here.
love Rollos.
We love
those are great candies. Rollos.
We love
unwrapping them,
unwrapping all of
pocket.
them, putting them in our pocket till they get nice and soft.
Because that's lunch for me.
That's
Yeah,
that's
hell yeah.
lunch
Speaking
for
of
me.
eating ass,
My lunch is unwrapped Rollos in my pocket and a hard-boiled egg that I put a Cadbury egg wrapper over to keep it safe.
My lunch
Nice.
is a bunch of Rollos unwrapped in my pocket, and then you know all those toothpicks they got at restaurants? You can just eat those. You can just have them the whole thing.
My
Bite it
lunch,
down.
my lunch
Sticks
is is basically just Lunchables, but every single spot has been replaced with Rollos.
Yeah.
Now, it seems inefficient that you do open up
Now-
an existing Lunchable, take out all the regular ingredients, put
Yeah.
Rollos in, and then seal it.
Now
My mom does it for me.
Well, that's good
We
because
have
that's a labor of love.
We here at Homerphilia have been experimenting with Sticks as food. We eat toothpicks. We've been eating twigs off the ground. We've been eating bigger sticks, like
Big sticks.
The whole limb of a tree.
Yeah.
And it tastes
Hockey
sticks, pickup sticks.
The band.
the sticks with a Y.
Oh wow.
Most of the sticks is not tasting good, but they
Bad.
are hurting our mouth a lot.
And a lot
I
of my
would say
teeth are fucked up.
try eating some birds. You see a lot of birds in your neighborhood lately. There's going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
Eat a bird.
So
See what it's like.
Do you have any tips or tricks on catching them? Because those guys move so fast and they get so high up in the sky.
my
Check
biggest
the CDC website. And
trick is have a lot of bird seed and get one really thick
Shout
glove.
out to Chris Fortin, big
Yes.
fan of birdseed.
I have a whole bag in my garage right now, and I have one big thick glove, and if I can grab it fast enough, he can't peck through.
You ever notice if you put all the birdseed in a hole in the ground, you never grow any birds?
Yeah, not one single bird has ever grown out of any of the hundreds of pounds of bird seeds I've planted.
I buy a 50-pound bag of birdseed every day, and I plant it in the ground. I've never grown one bird.
Yeah, unbelievable. We're
Still
gonna,
doing that now?
Mike. I think we have a bunch of other callers that want to hop on, so we're
Yeah,
gonna get going.
For sure, guys.
Mike,
I'm gonna go watch Westworld, guys. I love you very much.
I love you and I'm in love with you.
I've been watching. We'll talk after. I've been watching a lot of stuff about wet markets. And
Hell
the,
yeah.
And the spread of contagion. So we'll talk later.
Hey guys, I'm
Yeah,
back. What did I miss?
I'm into it.
All right. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.
Wow.
Did I miss anything exciting?
No, just that we've been experimenting with a diet of all sticks.
Yeah.
Toothpicks,
stick
pickup
diet.
sticks, hockey sticks.
Right.
Our gums are fucked up.
our
and
gums
our mouths are fucked
our
up.
gums
Also,
are all
we
fucked
plant
up.
a bunch of birdseed in our backyards, but
We don't grow
no
birds.
birds have
Yeah,
ever
we don't
grown.
grow birds. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, good. So I'm up. Adam Fuller says, "You ever had a bird fly into your parents' unfinished basement?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes.
Oh, Alan Stakowitz, creator of Glamway,
Shout out to Glamway.
says, "Shout out to Glamway. What a good fucking show."
Oh, we got
Great show.
another call.
Caller on the line.
This is going really well, guys. We'll
is
keep
fun.
Yeah, this is fun. All right, hello caller.
Hello, caller.
Who do we have?
What? Am I on?
Ellen! Now
I
I
am?
know that Ellen.
Wait, I'm watching from a delay. I gotta walk into another room.
yeah.
Okay.
You got to turn the
Turn
feed
your
off.
radio down. I always wanted to say
Well,
that.
Turn
I
your
tur-
radio
I-
down. Yes,
The radio's up so Jason can watch, but I'm gonna walk into a
Hi,
dark
Jason.
Hi,
basement.
Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Ellen, now
I'm
we
walking-
know that you watched.
I did, but I accidentally watched a couple of wrong episodes first.
Oh, you watched Bart
I
Gets an
wa-
F?
I did, and then I felt a lot of emotional pain from my childhood.
Yes.
And then I watched Bart's Dog Gets an F. But
Yeah.
then I ended up watching Lisa's Substitute, which I've never seen
Oh,
before.
oh.
And that was
Wait,
my
whoa,
God.
wait. Pause, really
no
quick.
spoilers.
Pause really quick. You are a self-described big Simpsons fan, and you've never seen Lisa's Substitute until today?
This is
That's insane!
I've ignored season 2, and I feel kind of bad because there were
It's
some
actually
goodies,
it's
so-
pretty good. It's,
Oh my God.
I've been pretty impressed with season 2.
You got to go back and watch any of these episodes that you haven't seen. But you today just watched one of the most seminal episodes of Simpsons ever.
No, I love that it was a Lisa episode, and she got
Yes.
some attention and love. But the weird hand holding in the museum part, I don't want any spoilers.
When
You
I
know what?
was-
It
We'll
a-
get-
I mean, I think we're far enough removed from the
totally-
premiere of The Simpsons that you're allowed to spoil stuff.
But you don't know it.
You don't know
okay.
it. When
I'll-
I was
I'll
going
see it.
through like a weird, rough a couple weeks ago, I did make my own "You Are Devin Rose Nye"
Yeah.
post from
That's from
the
this.
episode.
Wow.
I'll post that on the feed.
That's a very powerful one. What did you think of Bart's Dog Gets an F?
It made me sad because they were just so mean to the dog through the whole episode.
Oh,
And he
no.
has a tiny brain and he can't keep up with the world around him.
He's such a dumb dog, but he means so well. And she just hung up.
We lost her. Do you think dogs should be able to get grades, you guys?
Yes, that's part of my platform.
Give Toto a grade then.
A+.
Why?
Because that he's loyal
He is loyal.
and that he'll never leave Dorothy's side.
He'll never leave. Well, he actually runs away from Dorothy a lot.
Hello, caller. Who do we got?
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh, hello.
Who do we have here?
How you doing?
Hey.
Number one fan, Neil Diamond.
Oh, Neil Diamond's on the line.
I knew it. I knew that you would reach out, Neil. Thank
Oh,
you
my
so
gosh.
much.
Incredible.
Oh my God. Can I get a
I
Sweet Caroline really
appreciated your
quick?
Standing of my... What?
Can I get a Sweet Caroline real quick?
Unfortunately, due to a mishap, I can only do Cracklin' Rosie.
Okay, let's hear that one.
Papa podcast. Andy and Devin and Darren doing a podcast. Three good boys.
No,
The best in the world.
Neil, I've always
Love them to death, and I hope that you hit that like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Woo, Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond. We have Neil Diamond on our show right now.
Incredible.
The world is ending. We're all holed up, waiting to die, and Neil Diamond is calling into our podcast. Neil, I've always wanted to ask you this question. Do you mind if I ask?
Oh, sure. Shoot right ahead, gunslinger.
Okay, so what if, how good is it? How good are you at, okay, all right, just one, okay. So what if
It's
you,
okay,
okay,
Sam,
it's
you're
okay.
doing fine.
Okay, good. Now if I had a, okay, now, okay, what if, okay, but how, okay, all right, so what, now, okay, all right, so.
All right, I
let me
can't quite understand my sequins I'm wearing.
It's okay. Okay. All right. Let me collect my thoughts. How cool is it to have a Precious Gem as a last name?
And is it
Well, I
uncut?
cherish it every morning. It's my first thought when I wake up, and right before I go to bed, I think about my last name.
Yes,
I'm a lucky
knew it.
man.
I knew it. I always wish that my name was Andy Ruby, but it's not.
But your brother
Son-
Jack got the name.
Yeah. So
Son, you could be any precious gem you want.
really? And how on a scale of all cut up to not cut up at all, how uncut is your gem?
There was a botched job at the hospital when I was born, so it's cut up pretty bad.
Oh no! So your gem is cut?
Yes, but my wife doesn't seem to mind.
No.
Oh no, she likes
No.
that.
No, she
doesn't
likes
she?
it.
Katie McNeil is my wife's name.
I know. I everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. Now, we've never talked about our lifelong fandom of Neil Diamond on the podcast, but we all at Homerphilia, we love Neil.
Oh yeah, we're Nealophiliacs.
We're Nealophiliacs.
Neiliacs.
We're
Neiliacs.
It's
You will.
right
Yeah,
there. Neiliacs. It's right there.
Yeah, Neil loves you back.
Oh my gosh!
I've been waiting for that. You never responded to all those letters I sent you.
Or the bricks I threw through your window.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get to read letters. You see, I'm the most powerful illiterate man on earth.
Wow, even more powerful than the president, Neil Diamond.
Powerful. You're so powerful, Neil. Neil, I saw you perform at the July 4th spectacular in Boston in 2008.
Oh, yeah, I remember that concert well.
Yeah.
I did my famous songs there.
Yeah, all of them. Sweet Caroline, others.
Yeah, I can't do that right now.
Oh, I know. I get it.
I finally signed away the rights to all of my songs besides Cracklin' Rosie because I needed to get into a bathroom at a Parisian cafe.
They have. They can just do that kind of transaction at a bathroom at a Parisian cafe where you can just sign away the rights to all your songs. That's wild.
That's
Neil.
so cool.
Yeah. You Americans take for granted the free pissers you get in every public place you go to.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, I get it because I actually signed away a lot of the rights to Homerphilia episodes when I was trying to take a piss at Planet Ant.
Current, future episodes?
The present ones we've done so far, and then also the next 4.
Okay.
After
that's
that,
fine.
I'm back to making big bucks
Good.
off this.
Good. Yeah, because we got like 700 of these to do, Neil.
Oh, wow, yeah. I can't wait to listen to all of those.
I want you to
And
be
I'll
on a
be
full
alive
episode.
at the end.
Yeah, we want to have you
Oh,
on a
I'll
full
come
episode, Neil.
Yes. Maybe one of our live ones in front of an audience when we can go back to not being quarantined. How are you spending?
that would be so much fun.
How are you spending your quarantine, Neil?
Well, I'm shooting pool alone in my man cave.
Hell yeah, dude! I fucking love solo pool.
Oh, yeah, man, I've been shooting rope this whole time, and it's been great.
Dude. Yeah.
I unfortunately can't shoot ropes anymore due to my age.
Age thing.
Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a number is something I've heard people say.
But you get to a certain age where you're too old, you can pay someone else to shoot rope for you.
Yeah, you
and
can.
that's cool.
Yeah, you can fucking pay people to shoot rope for you, dude. That's cool as hell. You're the most.
Yeah, it rocks.
You're the most. You're the most.
Don't mind if I do. Save some for me.
Hell yeah, dude. You're the most powerful, illiterate, infirm man in the world.
That's right.
Neil, as the most powerful illiterate man, what's your favorite book that you've never read?
I think my favorite book that I've never read is The Crying of Lot 49.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Pension.
And I
Big
like.
fan.
So here, I love books. And what I like to do is pretend to have read a book like that is notoriously dense and impossible to get through, and then try to use that as leverage to make me feel better than the people in my life.
Oh, yeah, I always do that to the people in my life.
Yeah, good. Yeah, take a book. Yeah, take something as dense and ununderstandable as The Crying of Lot 49, and then try to make people feel slightly bad about not having picked it up.
I bought The Crying of Lot
Yeah,
49 at a Salvation Army.
Hell yeah.
I always use the Greek translation of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, because that's where you
Can't
get the real.
understand that.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you get the real shit. The Greek translations.
Because that one keeps all the slurs in.
Yeah.
You know, in every Greek translation, they always say age is not a number or nothing but a number, like you said earlier.
Hell yeah, dude. The Greeks were perverts.
Yeah, all
Neil,
of them.
Neil, I just wanted to let you know I'm a huge fan of your work in The Jazz Singer.
Right.
You were a
Yes.
phenomenal actor.
Yeah, I wanted to do blackface like the old jazz singer.
Yeah, and you did it, and it was mortifying. It was truly mortifying, but I respect you for. It was so upsetting and unnecessary and mortifying and just flat out wrong. But I respect.
My favorite kind of review is unnecessary and mortifying.
Yeah.
And flat out wrong.
Cool as hell, dude. Well, Neil, do you have any
Yeah.
parting words for our lovely fans?
Just hold on to the person next to you, and remember, even if you're not going out in public,
Neil.
you can wear sequins.
Neil, they're saying not to hold on to anybody.
Okay, then hold on to your anime body pillow.
Now there's an idea. Now that's something I like.
Now you notoriously have advocated for people to touch hands everywhere.
Yeah, one touching one.
Yeah,
reaching out, touching you, touching me.
He's doing it. He's doing the
doing
song.
all right.
He's doing the song.
He's gonna get in legal trouble for this, though. He's not supposed to do this.
He wasn't supposed to do it.
The Parisian bathroom's gonna come for you, man.
I tricked you into doing the song.
I can't believe you would do such a thing.
I love you, Neil.
We're
I'm
just
so
ribbing
fucked.
you.
I love
I'm
you,
so
Neil.
fucked.
Oh, I hope everything's okay with you.
Not anymore.
Oh no.
Enjoy your remaining days.
Yeah,
Neil.
well, we'll have Neil Diamond on to let us know what happens with
How
him.
this panned out.
Yeah. All right, buddy. We'll see you
right.
later.
Oh, wait, hang on. Are you still there? Are you still there?
Wait.
I'm still there.
Mike McGettigan wants me to ask you what are your feelings about leather and if you should smell it.
Whether I should smell
It's
it?
a hard surface. Don't get it anywhere near your face.
Leather. How do you feel about it?
There's no power. There's no more powerful sense than the olfactory sense.
Hell yeah, dude. I fucking love
Don't let
that.
any sniff go to waste.
Any sniff
Hell
go
yeah.
to waste.
Don't let any. All right, bye, Neil.
Love you, Neil.
Bye.
Neil is famous for being an advocate of all five of the senses.
Oh yeah, he likes all five
Yeah,
equally.
he loves them all. Fucking touch, smell, sight.
When he would talk about equal
All
rights,
of
he was
them.
referring to the
all of
sentences.
them.
Yeah.
Hearing,
Balance,
humor, the sense of humor, the sense of right and wrong. That's one of his favorites. Yeah. Do we have any other callers?
Yeah, somebody will call soon.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna flash that call number.
Do you guys want to?
There it is. It's so it's 313-365-4948. Just
Oh my goodness! Oh! Hello, caller.
Hello.
Who do we got here?
Hi there. This is Adrian calling.
Hey.
Hi, fellas. How you doing?
We're hanging in there.
We're surviving.
We're
one day at a
surviving.
time.
Are you guys? Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You all look very healthy.
Thank you. Although I
We
am,
actually-
I have tested positive for scare COVID-19.
I heard all about that.
Yeah. But thank you for saying I look healthy. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing well. I followed your advice, your homework that you had for your viewers and followers. But I ended up watching the wrong episode.
Did you watch Bart Gets an F too?
Yeah. I watched
Yeah.
Bart Gets an F. My husband and I both did. He's here now folding laundry and drinking beer. He
Hell
says
yeah!
hi.
Fuck yeah, Herbs.
Hey.
Ooh.
Dave.
Yeah. Hi, Dave. How did you feel? We watched Bart Gets an F several weeks ago. At this point, how'd you feel about that one?
Well, yeah. Homer looks like a terrible father in that one, especially.
Oh yeah.
So did Mrs. Krabappel's a horrible teacher.
Was
but
Bart-
kind of like? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Was that the first episode where Homer strangles Bart? I think it was.
We tracked it at one point. Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure that was the first Homer strangles Bart moment was in Bart Gets an F.
I watched.
And we don't like when dads strangle their kids.
Guys,
that's not cool.
should we,
Right.
do I have my pin? I recently.
Yeah, show the pervert pin.
I recently purchased one of those weird Facebook ads of free pins.
Don't unwrap it into the microphone
from Facebook. And
No, I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Homer. I saw you posted that.
Hold it up for the camera in case any other viewers haven't seen it.
Back a little bit. All right.
It's Homer strangling Bart, but Bart is his dick. I love
And this is normal. This is normal, Andy
This is
Reid.
normal. This is cool.
This is regular.
This is regular. It's one of my prized possessions. Thank you to unwelcomegreetings.com for my new
Unwelcomegreetings.com.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching an episode with us.
Yeah.
What'd you think about?
It was the wrong episode.
It was the wrong episode.
But an episode nonetheless.
Yeah. The episode we watched is a spiritual sequel to the episode you guys watched. It hits all the same beats. It's the same story. It's just Santa's Little Helper instead of Bart. And it was a
And how many seasons is that later?
it's only like 6 episodes later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're both in season 2.
Wasn't Bart Gets an F? I think was either episode 1 or 2.
So it's like 16 episodes later
of season. Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's like half a season later.
Yeah. They're very similar stories, but instead of being the one struggling to get better, Bart is just helping Santa's Little Helper. Homer threatens to give Santa's Little Helper away if he doesn't do better at his dog training classes.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Good app.
Andy, this one hit home for you because this happened to you, correct?
Yeah, my parents threatened to give me away if I didn't get better at my training classes.
You didn't, right?
No, I never learned how to sit properly. My lumbar
You're
support's
pissing all
all
over
fucked.
the floor,
Yeah,
the carpet.
yeah. I don't roll over.
You showed me your high school transcript. You got an F in playing dead.
I got a D- in shaking. I got a C+ in speak, and I just flat out failed roll over.
You failed Rollo over.
I failed Rollo over. So this episode hit really hard, and that's why I think I really connected with it, because I am Santa's Little Helper in a lot of ways.
So what's your favorite Simpsons episode?
Oh my God! So
Do you have a favorite?
here's the thing:
Or is there a collective favorite?
we have been ranking our favorite episode through this rewatch. So right now, through We have together watched 28 episodes. The first 28 episodes. No, 38.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 28.
28.
We have all agreed up to this point. Maybe somebody's going to change their mind and say this one, but we have all agreed to this point that our favorite episode is Bart the Daredevil.
Yep.
But if you're
I'm sticking
talking,
with
it. Oh, yeah.
if you're asking what our
Is that
favorite episode is of all time, that's a different story. And I don't even. Do we
Okay.
want to talk about it?
I mean, we
Yeah.
can, right?
Well,
I mean,
I'm curious to know what your favorite. Yeah. Your
Okay, so
favorite episode of all
it
time
and it might now I'm 32. We're
Years
watching
old?
them all together. It might change, but right now my two always come to mind when I think of my favorite Simpsons episodes, and it is Rosebud, and the Fallout Boy episode when Milhouse is Fallout Boy.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
That one-
I'm a big.
Go ahead.
I'm a big fan of Selma's Choice. The
Oh,
Dove
that's a good
Garden.
episode.
Yes.
I think Itchy, Scratchy, and Poochie is probably up there. And
Hell yeah.
then I forget the name of it, but the one where Kirk Van Houten, they get a divorce,
yeah.
and he becomes
A
single.
Milhouse Divided.
A Milhouse Divided. That's another one that's way up
Can
there.
I borrow a feeling episode?
Yes,
Yes.
kind of. Yeah.
I have a
sleep-
Can I Borrow a Feeling
I
t-shirt
sleep in this
somewhere.
race car bed. Where do you sleep?
I sleep in a big comfy bed with my
In a big
wife.
bed with my wife.
I sleep in a big bed with my wife. I
Oh,
love that.
and then the one where Homer goes to space. That's another one.
Yeah. The Rosebud is the one where it's like basically a retelling of Citizen Kane, where Mr. Burns is longing for his childhood teddy bear. That's one of my
Oh yeah,
Maggie has
Bobo.
one.
Yeah,
Yep,
Bobo.
I remember
Bobo.
that one.
That's one of my favorite ones of all time.
I love that one.
Awesome.
Darren has no
All right.
context because
Yeah.
he's never seen The Simpsons
Yeah,
before
I-
this.
Have you ever seen an episode of The Simpsons?
okay, so
Not before
I
this.
watched The Simpsons here and there over the course of my life, but like I never got into it. I guess based on my conversations in Homerphilia, I probably caught The Simpsons at some down moments, and I didn't really. I don't know. I just never really got into it. I'm seeing why it's as good as it is. Season 2 already we're getting some classics that I really enjoy.
Oh yeah.
But there are some clunkers on the top end so far. But yeah, I really like the Bart the Daredevil episode. That's still my favorite. But I've seen a lot less. I mean, these guys have seen every episode a million times.
I refreshed my memory. Is that the one where he jumps? Where he tries to
That
jump
is
Springfield?
the
Yeah.
one where
Yeah.
it's super fast paced. He meets the Daredevil guy, and then he starts doing the Daredevil stuff, and it ends with the elaborate bit of Homer falling down the gorge. And then he gets all the way
They
up the
actually-
gorge, and then he falls again, and then he gets up, and yeah, it's hilarious. It's good.
So
good
Dave
app.
and I just realized we have Disney Plus for a year for free. And
Yeah,
so
you
Hell
got what?
yeah.
You got Verizon. You got Verizon.
As
we have Verizon, exactly.
Hell yeah! Shout out Verizon.
as you guys sound
Shout
like.
out to Verizon.
Does Dave have a favorite episode?
Well, Dave. Okay, so Dave is of a different generation than I am.
Okay. Is Simpsons before his
so, like,
time?
did you watch The Simpsons at all when it first aired?
I watched it. I like Darren. I kind of watch it here and there, and I enjoyed it, but I was kind of busy out hitting bars and
He was drinking and fucking, is what he
Drinking
was.
and fucking.
Hell yeah!
Those are two of my top
A
30
show-
favorite things.
Auto show models to bang back in his 20s.
Yeah, hell yeah, Dave.
that
It's
is
pretty.
absolutely accurate.
Yes.
You can
So,
say a show that's
the
been on
one
the
I-
air for 30 years is before your time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The only one I don't know all of the episodes. It was the one where they were shooting the was it Nuclear Man? What's the
Radioactive Man.
Yeah,
Man.
that's the one. Fallout
They were
Boy.
shooting it there at the plant. And the only reason I think that's my favorite is because it has my favorite line in all of The Simpsons, and probably my favorite line in all of television. And that's when he's being
goggles?
swept down in that river of sludge, and he's, my eyes, the goggles
They do nothing. They do nothing.
I love that.
Oh, yeah,
line.
that's that's one of my favorite episodes as well. I have a picture of Mickey Rooney from that episode in my wallet. Mickey Rooney is the child, like he's a former childhood actor that saves Milhouse from the life in that episode, and I have like a portrait of him as a Simpsons character in
what is he?
in my
Jiminy
wallet.
Jillikers or what?
Jiminy Jillikers, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Andy, you do have a bunch of other pictures of Mickey Rooney in your wallet. That
Yeah,
is
but
not
those
because it's The Simpsons, correct?
No, those are private.
Yeah, some of them are you and him hanging out.
Those
which I
are
thought
me and
was
him
weird.
hanging out, me and him doing stuff you're not supposed to do during COVID. Yeah. We're
Like crime.
crime,
Plus kissing.
all that good stuff. Well, thank you so much, Adrian.
Well, thank you guys. It was nice. It was fun talking Simpsons with you.
Hell yeah. We're gonna see who else is on.
And I do have to say, I work at a grocery store, and it's like insane right now. But I do represent the Simpsons. I proudly have a scratchy pin on my apron.
Hell yeah. Yes. That. Hey, thank you for doing the Lord's work during this
you.
crazy shit.
Thank
Because
you.
everybody that works at a grocery store right now deserves all of our appreciation. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You
All
have
right.
a good night.
You too.
You
Bye.
too.
Hey, you guys.
Bye.
At some point, we should talk about the real episode.
Right, you guys. I just want to.
How many people are watching right now?
Kyle O'Neill says help, and then Kyle O'Neill
Who?
says seriously, I'm going to call the cops.
Who?
Kyle O'Neill.
Kylo
Neal.
He was on the show once upon a time.
Kylo, why don't you call?
Uh-oh.
We got another caller.
Oh, I think I know who this is based on the area code. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hello.
BFF!
Damn.
Trisha!
Grot kids.
Hi, Grot Boys.
Grot Boys for
What
life!
Grot Boys for life.
Grot Boys for life. Mike
Grot Boys for
called in earlier.
I
That's
know,
all
I
the Grot
heard it.
Boys.
You were talking about The Simpsons way too much, so I called to get you back on track.
Hey, Grot Boy.
What up, what up?
So, Trisha went to a wedding in New York City at a terrible time to be in New York
Bad
City.
choice. Bad
So,
call.
how are you doing?
Oh, I definitely have coronavirus.
Oh, no.
What are your final moments like?
No, I don't know. I'm sure I got it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, we're all going to get it, and the world will end, and it's probably a good time for it.
That's right. So I'm just trying to lick as many people as I can right now and take them all down.
You better not let
Good.
Mike hear you say this stuff.
Yeah, Mike's going to get real mad. Mike
got radicalized.
Mike's gone full bore.
Yeah,
full bore.
He's full in on this.
He
Mike did say that he wants more Darren.
Oh, he wants more Darren?
Yeah.
All right, let me in.
Has he listened to this show at all?
Yeah, right.
This is the most Darren's talked in an episode in weeks.
Hey, listen, sometimes I'm down, all right? Sometimes
Usually it's
I'm
'cause
trying to
he's-
carry this thing along.
Usually it's because you're tired, to
Yeah.
be fair, Darren.
To be fair, don't make excuses for me.
You're right. I should not.
Trisha, what's going on in New York? What's it like? Paint a picture for me.
Yeah, now we're doing serious
Okay.
reporting.
Yeah. I've got the first look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk down the street and
What's it smell like?
there's
Come on, paint a
nobody
picture.
What he
around.
smell like?
Is nobody around?
There's nobody around?
There's nobody around. It was wild. So
Wow.
I actually don't think I got coronavirus because there's literally like everyone is shut up in their apartments and brownstones there. So
Is it
I'm
just
good.
like how it looks like in Home Alone 2? Is that real?
Yeah, with the snow and the parks and the scary
And
men following you around and everything.
Is it
Tim
cool?
Curry.
And if you find one of those
Wow.
tubes connected to a building, can you
Mine
climb
are
up it and
down.
just be in the building like Kevin does in that movie?
Can you climb up what?
When there's like a big
Like big
tube
tube.
connected to a building, he just
When he
climbs
just
up it.
slide from the
Yeah.
tube.
And it's like I think it's like a
Yeah.
garbage chute, but he just climbs up and now he's in the building.
I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone 2, but
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I think
Okay.
we watched it at the bachelor party.
2?
Maybe just one.
Maybe
No,
just
we watched
one.
both of them.
We watched both of them.
We watched them.
We
in
did watch
order.
both of them.
Yeah,
Trisha.
we watched it.
Yeah, for sure
Oh
we
my
watched
We
it.
watched it together.
Right, yeah.
There's
yeah,
absolutely
cool,
no
cool. I
reason you shouldn't remember.
Because
So-
of the Tim Curry stuff. That's in the second one.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember the Tim Curry stuff?
Oh, I do.
Wow.
Oh boy, Mike
Yeah.
McGettigan's
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Curry impression.
Yeah,
God, why did we get him to do it?
Mike is screaming at his laptop right now that we don't remember the
No,
details.
Mike McGettigan's. I've taken a special interest in this boy.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That's from that movie.
Yeah.
When the little
Oh,
Quite.
grunting behind the camera.
Taking a special interest in this boy.
I'm taking a special interest in this boy.
We're back to bits from the bachelor party.
I know.
Bachelor
here we go.
bits.
I have taken a
And now
special
there are
interest
2
in this
people
boy.
watching this live stream, and
Yeah.
we've scared everybody else away.
Yeah, that's okay. That seems to be every Homerphilia episode.
Start strong.
Yeah.
Start strong, alienate
Taper
everybody.
off.
Yeah. So what are you
Perfect.
what are you in Denver doing to stay safe?
I'm just gonna work from home this week. Like I said, not lick as many people as I normally do. I guess. No, just the same thing.
No
that everybody
pooping
else
back
is
and
doing.
forth. The CDC officially said
No pooping back and forth. Well, you can poop back and forth with other people who have coronavirus.
Right.
So,
if
yeah,
you guys both
you
have
just
it, it's
gotta find
okay to
people.
poop back and forth forever.
Definitely.
Reverse human centipede kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you remember Me and You and Everyone We Know, that movie?
Oh yeah.
There's a bit in there where the kid's like 6 years old and he accidentally gets in like an adult chat room and starts chatting up a lady, and they're like doing sexy talk, and it's his turn, and he goes, he types to her, "I want to poop back and forth," and she's like,
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that? What is that? And he's like,
And then
he
he
types
like makes a picture of
yeah.
pooping back and forth
out of
with,
a
like,
yeah.
close parenthesis, less than, greater than sign, open parenthesis, open parenthesis.
It takes him
and
it takes him a
Andy, do
really
you
long
remember
time.
when I put that on my graduation.
Yes,
cap
of
at
course.
Michigan State?
I sat with Trisha's parents at her graduation, and the top of her mortarboard was the pooping back and forth emoji from that movie.
More like mortified board.
Mortified board.
And that is the kind of wordplay I
kid,
enjoy.
The kid takes a crazy long time to type out his definition of what pooping back and forth means, and it is, I'll poop into your butthole, and then you poop it back into my butthole, and then we'll just keep pooping it back and forth forever.
It's funny because it's kind of self-explanatory.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I imagined it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
You guys ever get into a poop back and forth situation?
Yeah.
I usually
Cool.
just
So
do a-
how's
just do a
everybody
poop-
doing? How's everybody feeling?
Uh,
Devin, you look great.
Thank you.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
surviving one day at a time.
Yeah. Quarantining.
I've got good black gloves that I found while I was here.
You stole them.
Yeah, well,
You stole them from downstairs.
I found them in your house.
Yeah, that's called stealing.
I found them. I found them in your
I
house.
found this PlayStation 4 in your house.
I did find a Nintendo Switch as well, and I am going to leave with that.
That's just stealing.
For those that are watching, Trisha was my best man at my wedding this summer.
That's right.
And we all and we grew up together and we're best friends, and we all went up to Darren's cabin for our bachelor party and had a wonderful time.
It was really fun, and that's why I'm the #1 fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yes.
making a
So-
case for it.
Yes. So we had. So there are 4 people who are in active competition for.
Who do we have so far?
So
Neil Diamond.
So Neil. We have 5. I'm sorry, 5. Shane.
Yep.
Shane is Devin's sister's boyfriend.
That's how we know you.
That's how we know.
That's how we
From
identify
Too Much Light
you,
Makes a Baby Go
Shane.
Blind, Michigan Opera.
Earlier tonight, Trisha, Shane admitted that when he climaxes during sex, he quotes lines from this show that Devin has said to his sister while he.
And that's why he's the #1 fan.
That's a #1 fan move right there.
I think so
I know
too.
that's a real
That's a-
#1 fan move.
Yeah. Neil Diamond did call in. He didn't make his case for #1 fan, but I think it's pretty cool that Neil Diamond.
Oh yeah.
He was singing some lyrics for us.
I think he's a fan who, by many metrics, is the #1.
Yeah,
Potentially.
Yeah. Alex Bergman's, haven't heard from him. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
the fuck.
can't believe we haven't heard from Alex Bergman.
Can't believe we haven't heard from Alex Bergman's. I don't
Can't
know what
believe
the
Neil
fuck.
Diamond would call it.
Neil Diamond called in, but not Alex Bergman's, who has been an open. He's campaigning to be our #1 fan. Haven't heard from Alex Quayle, but
Well,
we
Alex Bergman's is in the chat, and he says my phone got shut off! Exclamation point.
Oh,
Also,
because
hey,
he ran out of minutes. Because he's on a minutes plan.
also Mike Boone is in the chat, so that's cool.
Mike Boone.
So Trisha, do you want to take this opportunity to state your #1 fan case?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm the #1 fan. I'm like a real respect because of fear person. So
Yeah.
I'm like really big and scary. So I'm number 1 fan because you guys know better than to make me number 2 fan.
Oh, so is that a threat?
Yeah, this is a threat.
Yeah.
Fear and threats.
Okay, you're threatening us to make the Facebook algorithm call you our number 1 top fan.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a Homerphilia fan move right there if I've ever heard one. That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really big, really scary, really intimidating. So those other guys, they gotta watch out.
I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. I buy it.
Trisha, whenever all of this craziness dies down, are you going to come back and recreate the bachelor party?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we should plan a
Bachelor
weekend.
Bridge.
Yeah, we got to go revisit Bachelor Bridge. We got to make this happen sometime this summer.
I've been saving so many ferns to bring.
Good.
That's cool. I'll eat another worm.
Yeah. What about
Squirmy
a candle?
boy?
Little squirmy boy. I'll be a squirmy boy.
McGettigan, you have to do this as well.
Yeah, if you come out of your bunker, McGettigan, you're.
I don't know that we're ever going to see Mike again.
Yeah,
I'm
we might
be totally honest with you guys.
We might never see him.
Hey, Mike, what are you holding over there? Oh, it's a birthday candle, obviously.
He might social distance so far that we never see him again.
Why are all the kids crying while they're eating dinner? Oh, they had no choice back then.
They had no choice back then. That was a good one.
It's pristine, Mike McGettigan.
Yeah, I've had some success with that.
I've had some success with that.
It says bulk exchange, idiot. He fucking says bulk exchange.
I've had some success with that.
Oh,
It's all
man.
coming back.
Yeah, that was great.
We haven't sat down and written anything out yet, but we have not let the sketch show die.
Eggs and Bleb, baby.
Yeah. That is still very much in the pipeline. The Eggs by Bleb sketch show inspired by my bachelor party.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be Max the Pepsi can. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Max the Pepsi
Pepsi
can.
Max.
Pepsi Max was a real thing they did. Was Pepsi with more caffeine in it. You guys remember that?
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
that.
It was called Pepsi Max, and
I remember.
they were like, what if it was Pepsi, but it fucking made you feel like Mountain Dew, bro?
That's why I drink PBR Max.
Yeah, I drink PBR Max, which is just a PBR that I
6% PBR.
PBR Max is just a PBR that I put a shot of whiskey in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I love you, BFF.
I love you too. You guys have
Love
fun.
you.
Love you. Bye. Stay
Bye.
safe. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
My BFF was here. We got to actually talk about the episode at some point.
Yeah. How long we want to go for? we can go for forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Great.
Who gives a shit?
We're,
this is probably going to turn out to be the longest episode.
Oh, it's
of
already the
Homerphilia.
longest episode.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's hour 30.
Oh my goodness.
We're
Who do we got
cruising.
here? Hello?
Hello,
Who do we got? Who do we got here?
it's me, Kyle.
Kyle, will you turn down the volume on your live stream?
Yeah, man.
There we
Kyle,
go.
are you calling
Did,
from? Are you
okay.
calling from California?
Yeah,
What time is it there?
it's I don't know, 8:32.
Hell yeah, dude. I fucking love that time of day.
Kyle, what's going on, buddy? We miss you. For those who don't know, Kyle O'Neill recently moved to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
He was a former guest of the show.
I was on the show. I just found that out recently that I was on the show.
You were on the show. Kyle
Yeah.
O'Neill.
Kylo
On the
of
show.
Star Wars fame. Kylo O'Neill.
Yeah.
You guys didn't tell me I was on it though.
Yeah, we just.
I remember recording it, but I didn't know it came out.
I know. I remember you being really confused why we asked you to come hang out in Darren's office, and then we demanded that you held the microphone while we were chatting. But you thought it was just like a nice hangout with buds, but we were secretly recording it by making you hold the microphone to your face.
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to like me.
We like
We
you,
like
buddy.
you.
We like you so much.
How's it going out there? In
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
I
can we be
kind of
honest?
like you.
I like you. I miss you, Kyle.
Kyle, what have you been doing, man?
Oh, I've been just chilling.
He's been doing good tweets.
I've been just doing some good tweets.
He had a
Been
good tweet
isolating
today
myself.
that said said something like one good thing could come from this: the destruction of the handshake. I appreciated that.
I've been attacking the handshake since day one.
Yeah, you've always been anti-handshake.
Out the gate.
Yeah, I went as far as being born without a right hand because I was so mad at the handshake.
Hell yeah, dude!
That was a power move.
I fucking
on your
respect
part.
that commitment to anti-handshakeness.
Yeah, I go all in with my causes.
Hell yeah!
So,
Kyle,
so me and Corona are on the same page there.
Is it crazy out there
we
too?
disagree on a lot.
Is
Yeah,
everybody sick out there?
Yeah, I think there's like 343 new cases today or something.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing great. I'm trying not to get
Everything's
too
good.
I've kind of watched too much shit in the last couple days, freaked myself out a little bit. Trying not to get too worked up about it right now, so
Andy got radicalized.
I might have fallen down too far into a rabbit hole about this shit. Might be a little might be panicking.
Well, Andy made the mistake of driving across the country yesterday and back.
Yeah.
And the whole time listening to talk radio and fear-mongering news.
Yeah. CNN, MSNBC.
Yeah.
BBC.
Kyle, do you have any advice for Andy on how he can calm his nerves
Yeah.
about this whole situation?
How he can calm his nerves?
Yeah.
How am I gonna calm my nerves down in the end times?
I always say a good tickling will do anything.
Dude,
wonders.
You fucking get me, man. You know, you get me. I love getting tickled.
Yeah, and if your nerves are being tickled, you can't think about them.
Yeah. They don't need calming down if they're getting the time of their life by getting tickled.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
So,
did you watch
do you
the
wanna do
episode
that?
that we watched?
No.
Hell yeah.
I don't blame you.
There were a couple people. So far, the only people that are listening that watched the episode that we watched watched the wrong one on accident.
That's correct. Also, Kyle, I just retweeted your handshake tweet just now. That's funny.
Wow,
Thank
you
you.
got the Devin bump on Twitter.
Yeah,
Prepare-
it'll
I
actually
use
take
that clout.
tweets and likes away from you. The Devin bump is actually a negative factor
You're
on your tweet.
you're gonna lose 3 followers because he retweeted you.
The Devin bump, if it's based on the rate I'm going, you'll lose about 2 followers a week over the course of 2 years. It's great.
I can't lose any. That's all I have.
Are you doing comedy out there, bud?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah?
Everything's closed.
Oh, yeah,
now.
you have the same problem we do, which is
Yeah.
that theater is over forever.
Yeah,
now.
that there will never be theater ever again.
That the joy has been sucked out of our lives.
It's done. So
No,
so I've been just walking down the streets telling people jokes.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
like that.
Yeah.
In my mouth.
You know what I've
That's
noticed in the last couple days is people really like when you approach them with manic eyes asking, "Can I tell you a joke?" Walk really fastly right up close to somebody and ask, "Can I tell you a joke?"
The trick is to hold both your hands out like you're about to grab something.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me tell you a joke.
Yeah.
And if you can have like
I've been
really wet lips when you do it,
And wet hands.
yeah. If your hands are really
dripping,
wet,
lips are dripping, and
Yeah.
your eyes maybe a little pus coming out the sides of them.
that's how to. Yeah, that's how you do it.
I've been doing this bit where I just walk up to people and I just handcuff them to me.
Yeah, dude.
It's a good bit.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck
It's
it
funny
up.
when you do that as a joke.
That's some prop comedy right there.
It's not for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrot Top was out here, so I figured I gotta.
Oh, I
Oh, my
fucking
uncle?
love Carrot Prop, dude.
My fucking uncle. Carrot Top's my uncle, and he beat the fuck out of me.
Wow.
That's
That's
Homerphilia
Homerphilia
I know it's
canon.
canon. I know it's canon. It's from Dancing Homer. I get it. I
Yeah.
remember.
Carrot
That's
Top's my
from
uncle, and he
Homer.
beat me up. The only
Keep saying
reason
I thought his name was Carrot Prop.
the only reason he got buff was that he was to beat me up.
And you have been saying you are going to get buff enough to kick his ass, correct?
Yeah, it's not going well.
When Kofifi's over,
Yep.
we're going to get so
Yep.
buff.
Kofifi. How has nobody made Kofifi 19 jokes yet?
I'm sure they have.
Go Fifi 19.
Yeah,
I guarantee
that's the
everyone has.
kind of humor you're here for.
That is the Daily Show.
Kofifi 19. Welcome to Jimmy Kimmel Tonight. Tonight we're talking
Pete Buttigieg.
Kofifi 219. Oh yeah, hosted by Pete Buttigieg.
On Thursday, right before the world ended.
That'll. I'm gonna cast that onto a golden record and throw it into space.
You're not strong enough to throw anything into space.
Dude, you know how much shit I've thrown into space?
Name 30 things.
My first wife.
Okay, that's enough. That's good. Just one. My first wife.
I threw her right up into space.
What was her name?
Melendolin.
Dylan.
I feel like
Yeah.
Darren right now. I can't talk.
Well, you've been on the show. You know that's mostly
Kyle,
how
have you
this
ever
goes.
have you ever had a wife you've thrown into space?
Have I thrown my wife in space?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't have one.
Oh man, that's.
Do you regret that
Yeah.
decision?
Yeah, because I'm alone now. I'm isolated by myself without a wife.
Well, I really hope that you find a new one, or that you somehow
retrieve the first one. Get the first one back
retrieve
from
the first one
space.
from the cold vacuum of space.
Yeah, space is no good place for a wife.
No,
is
yeah.
what they say.
Yeah,
that's a line from Armageddon.
In space, yeah. In space, they can't.
In space, they can't. That's where you can't. That's where you can't have a wife.
Yeah,
You
space
can't.
is no good place for a wife.
In space, that's no good place for a wife.
In space, your wife can't.
Yeah.
She can't be up there.
In space.
Guys,
Hey,
I
get
have
her down.
I
Get her
have
down
a
from
flight
there.
home on Thursday. Should I go?
You have a what?
Come here.
Yeah, I have a flight to
Yeah, do
Detroit
it.
on
Come back.
Thursday.
Wait,
If
come
there's
back.
already-
We're gonna do.
If there's already 350 confirmed cases there,
Dude, fuck it up. Bring it over here.
Yeah, fuck it
yeah,
up.
fucking bring it over here.
I miss you.
I miss you.
We're gonna do a live stream show on Thursday. Actually, it's not specifically Homerphilia, but we're gonna do some live stuff, like a live fundraiser for Planet Ant.
Yeah,
on
live improv
Thursday.
comedy
So
tomorrow.
if you're healthy enough, you
Live.
can come hang out with us.
Are people out there, and are they telling people to come watch this? How many viewers do we have right now?
Yeah.
How many viewers? I mean, I think we're losing them slowly.
Yeah.
We have like 14, 13, 14
Okay,
right now.
that's okay.
Well, California viewers are undetected by YouTube's algorithm, so that you can't see their.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
So that 13, 14 is actually like 1 or
Thousand.
2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Kyle, how long is your trip home? Would it be for? Like it's Thursday to.
It's Thursday. Well, I get in on Friday at midnight technically,
Word.
and then it goes till Tuesday. But I think I might push it back a little bit because there's some bad stuff going around right now.
Like what? No, I know, buddy. It's the end of the world. We don't know. It's
Bad
probably
vibes.
not a good idea to get on a plane. It's probably not a good idea to be in California.
Also, it would be hard to come
yeah.
home to hang out with people, and then
Yeah,
also
yeah,
everyone wants to
it's-
stay in their house.
It's not a good idea to come to a place where
Yeah.
your initial goal would just be travel around to different little groups of people and hang
That
out.
being said, I would hang out.
I would
every
hang out. Let's
day.
fucking
I
hang
have
out.
nothing going on now because I have no shows.
Yeah,
So
Kyle,
I'm down to
we're-
hang out every day.
Kyle, we're so bored.
Yeah.
We are so bored
Yeah,
that we're so bored that we figured out how to live stream a call-in show.
Yeah, dude. We did it. We're doing it, and people are joining. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're entertaining everyone. So
I hope so.
commend you.
We're
Have you
entertaining millions of people right now in California.
Well, there are 14 confirmed. That is more than any. Have
Yeah,
been
so,
ever at any
according-
of my improv shows.
according to-
If we do coronavirus math,
so-
if we have 13 confirmed,
according to
we got
this-
some good numbers.
I listened to this interview with a Johns Hopkins doctor, and he said if we have 14.
Oh, relax, Mike McCannigan.
If we have 14 confirmed listeners, then that number is actually at least 1 to 25, 1 in 25 or to 50. So we probably have actually like 50.
14 is more people than have ever been at any of my improv shows.
We probably have about 500,000 actual listeners.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Checks out.
So
I'm a numbers guy.
Me too. I love numbers. I love real ones. I love theoretical ones.
What's your favorite theoretical number?
A Bleventine.
You don't just get to make it up.
No, it's theoretical.
Whose theory?
My theory. I've got a paper.
You can't just say a random ass word and say it's a theoretical.
I have a theory that there's a number called a Bleventine. What do you mean I can't? I just did.
I believe you, man.
Thank you. Hey, I got one guy on
I'll
my
believe
side.
anything.
Thank you.
Anything?
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 Would you believe that the Pillsbury Doughboy called and hung up earlier because I was too sexy to him?
That's unbelievable, but I believe it.
Yeah. I told him I wanted to poke his little belly and make him laugh, and he hung up.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of that lately.
He's been calling into a lot of shows.
He's he's a notorious edger.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We're gonna see if anybody else wants to call in.
Yeah, keep it going, man. I hope you had a good time with me, and I miss you.
I love you.
We miss you too. We love you,
I
Kyle.
love you, and I'm in love with you.
I love you, and I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
In love with you. I hope I see you guys again in person.
You will.
You will.
I hope so.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. What a good.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone's ready to go,
Ready to
baby.
go. At some point, we're gonna have to talk about The Simpsons.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Hello, this is Danielle.
Hey, what up, what up, what up?
So, first, right off the bat, how are you feeling that your significant other admitted on a podcast that when he comes,
Oh, boy.
he quotes lines from your brother's podcast?
Oh, boy.
I'm very upset. I hate it.
Yeah, I would be too. I would
need
be too.
advice on how to dump him.
I would say get a big sack, put it over his head, push him off a bridge.
Okay.
No, that's murder.
Oh,
Dump, not murder.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Wait, Andy, when you've been saying that, like when you would say years
Yeah.
ago, like, oh, I dumped this girl.
Yeah.
Did you murder them?
Are you talking about Jessica?
Yeah.
Uh,
When you said you dumped her.
We drove out for a picnic in the desert, put a scorpion in her boot. She.
Oh, yeah, like Toy Story when
Yeah.
Woody says,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a scorpion
yeah,
in my
yeah.
boot.
Put a scorpion in her boot. She put it on, bit her real bad. She died. So I dumped her.
So, Danielle, you're looking to do some dumping?
What?
You're looking to do some dumping?
Yeah, how do I do it?
Uh,
Most effective, most efficient.
Oh, you want efficient? Oh, I was gonna say things that are not.
Okay,
I was
So,
going to say
here you go.
Skywriter. You hire a plane.
What you do? You get some fish sticks from your local Kroger or
Okay.
Meijer. Instead of putting them in your freezer, put them behind your garage so he can't find them in the box. Wait like 2, 3, 4 days. Then microwave them. Then feed them to
Okay.
him for dinner. And then he eats the bad fish sticks and gets sick and dies.
Again, that's
Okay,
murder.
but-
That's murder.
Shit.
You're confused.
Okay. I don't care about the murder thing. What if he's allergic to fish?
Then it's
Even
even
better.
It makes
That's
it
okay,
easier.
That's another kind of murder.
Even better.
He's not going to eat the fish.
Is Shane allergic
Oh.
to fish?
Is Shane actually allergic to fish?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
I'm just trying to
that's a
plan.
funny thing to say. I'm allergic to fish.
I'm allergic to fish.
I'm trying to plan ahead.
Fish are allergic to me.
I think you just got to be
okay,
honest with
let's
him.
think.
Honest with him. Just a big kitchen knife right to the gut.
Again, murder. Murder. You can do a dump without a murder.
Dude,
Have
every
you-
time
Okay,
I do
how
a
do I
dump,
do
I
a
fucking
dump
murder that
without a
toilet
murder?
bowl.
Without a murder? Okay, so here's what you do. You get a couple microphones and a Zoom recorder, and you start a podcast.
Yes.
And then from there, you start to, in every episode, well, first of all, you got to grow your fan base.
Yeah, you got to get
Okay.
like 10, 12 like loyal.
You grow your
listeners.
fan base, and then you email us tips on how to do that.
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
get 8 to 12 people that say they listen to every episode.
Right. And then from there, you want to get those 8 to 12 people to recruit a couple of their friends to listen to your podcast. And then tell us how you
Okay.
did that.
Yeah, please tell us how you did that.
Yeah, what we're saying is start a podcast and then make it popular, and then tell us how to make ours
Yeah.
popular.
I honestly, I'm listening through here. I'm listening to all this fucking gold we're spitting, and I'm saying to myself, why is no people listening? Why would they like this? Exactly. I'm
You know?
looking at this, and I'm saying, we're
We're
talking
looking
about our
about
blood.
blood.
We're talking
Talking
about
about our-
shoving silly
silly
string up in our ass. I'm like, why am I not listening to this? You know, Danielle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so once you get those, viewers, then you find a way. First of all, you find a way to get some sponsorships, and then you start bringing in money, and then You tell us how you did that.
Yes.
Okay. Can I send you guys the link to the BuzzFeed article I write about how to create a successful podcast?
No.
Yes.
Please.
Oh, yes, I mean.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we need that really bad.
Please.
Okay.
What's
I'll hit you guys with that hyperlink.
What? So you're another people who've been to the cabin.
Wow.
We all share a bond.
Oh, yeah. You've been up to the cabin, too.
I've been to the cabin. I was at Bachelor Bridge outside of.
Yeah, you
Bachelor
saw
Bridge.
Yeah. We added to Bachelor Bridge while you were there, Danielle.
Sorry.
Yep.
The CDC. the
So
CDC
Graham is
just
the only one
said-
who hasn't
Wait.
been.
The CDC what?
The CDC just said that no gatherings of more than 50 people should happen for 2 months.
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
Oh, we're good.
We can reopen. Great.
fucking
Yeah.
Good. We can reopen.
We can
right
host
now.
this podcast all the
Awesome.
time because we'll never have more
Yeah.
than 50 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
Bachelor Bridge actually, without the Bachelor, it was like.
Oh, I'm
249,
sorry.
So we were
Well,
good.
to be fair, by the time you went up there, I was no longer a bachelor.
Oh,
So,
okay.
And
All
I
right,
was
then
no
we're good.
longer
Then
a
we're good.
bridge.
so I don't know how that affects stuff, but we'll see it. We're gonna go up there this summer again, hopefully, as long as we're not all dead.
Or even if we are.
Okay.
Or even if we are. We will be going up there if we are dead.
I will be there.
I did say scatter my ashes on Bachelor Bridge.
Good. Yes. We're all gonna get our ashes scattered there.
Well, no, you can't because you're not a bachelor. Only bachelors can get their
Oh,
ashes scattered on Bachelor
can't.
Bridge.
I
You have
can't.
to get your
I have-
ashes scattered
at
on
Husband
Married
Bridge.
Bridge.
Caveat.
Husband Bridge.
I gotta get my ashes scattered at Husband Bridge.
Danielle, do you think husbands should be allowed to have a bridge?
Danielle, how do you think that you should be allowed to have more than one husband?
How many husbands is too much?
Yeah.
How many husbands is too much husband?
Too much or not enough?
Too much or too
Like 25.
Oh,
Yeah, that's way
a
too
good
much
answer.
husband.
Who's yelling? Who is that in the background?
Is that Shane?
Is that Shane?
It's no one
Shane?
important.
It is Shane.
It's Shane.
Is he coming?
He's not important. He's not allowed.
God damn it.
He's not invited to Bachelor Bridge.
Okay. Well, tell him that we appreciate him opening up his dirty and awful secrets to us.
Dirty and awful.
He's inquiring about the fish sticks.
About the fish sticks?
Tell him that.
Yeah.
Tell him that they're going to be delicious and great in 3 to 4 days.
And look out for Big Knife.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah. And then you just got to say, I'm going to be honest with you, and just shove Big Knife in his tummy, and then say, I'm breaking up.
Big little knife in the tum-tum.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a really good idea. I really like that idea.
Good.
Love you,
Love you,
Danielle. Thank
Danielle.
you.
Thank you.
Love
Talk
you
soon.
guys.
Say hi to my mom and my
Thank you.
dad.
Oh, my goodness.
Should we talk about the show?
We have to
I
talk
think
about
we
it.
have
We're
to.
eventually.
probably getting close
This has
to it
been-
if it's...
This has been an
this
unqualified
is the
success.
longest episode by far.
By far.
We are an hour and 51 minutes in.
This has been an unqualified success. I don't know that.
If you're calling right now, we're talking about the episode.
All right.
Here we go.
Did you watch the episode? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Who do we got here?
Who do we got here?
It's Mike Boone.
Mike Boone! Another former guest.
I tried to,
Another
I tried to
former
call in
guest.
so many times.
You
I
tried
to
calling
call
so many times?
Welcome.
Yeah, I have so many things to say.
Yes,
Go ahead.
please. Say them.
First of all, it looks like somebody's peeking through your window behind you, Andy. It's terrifying.
It's the second floor, so as long as it might be like a Lost Boys situation.
Maybe it's a
but-
very thin, tall man.
Okay, here's the thing, Mike
Who's
Moon.
2 stories tall.
Mike Moon, this is my house, and here's the thing about my house is I have cats, and my cats do not like blinds, and that spot right there is where they started breaking away those particular blinds.
Yeah.
Or there's a Lost
It's real.
Boys situation, and there's a vampire floating there watching.
Did you watch Bart's Dog Gets an F?
Did I watch Bart's Dog? I didn't watch the episode at all. I'm just excited to call in. Another thing, and I'm going to tell you guys if you need to start talking about it again, or talk about The Simpsons more. Also, we should start a podcast about Miranda July. I got a lot of things to say.
About what?
Miranda July.
Oh my goodness. What are you a bigger fan of? Me, you, or everyone we know? If I'm Mary fuck kill me you everyone we know. Mike Boone, Mary fuck kill me you everyone we know.
Marry myself and fuck myself and kill myself. I think is that not enough?
All right, fuck, marry, kill, you, me, and Dupree.
Is Dupree Owen Wilson?
No, it's Michael
Mike
Dupree.
Dupree.
I'm gonna marry you, Mike. I'm gonna fuck
me.
I'm gonna fuck everyone we
Oh.
know, and I'm gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that order.
In that order. I'm gonna marry you, fuck everyone we know, and then when
You're going to cheat on Mike Boone
Yes,
with
I'm gonna
everyone
marry-
we know and then kill yourself.
I'm gonna cheat on you with everyone we know and then kill myself.
I wanna make a bunch of Miranda July jokes, but I can't because I feel like none of you have the reading comprehension for it.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's
that's
I'm
totally
just kidding.
fair.
I'm just kidding.
No, you don't have to kid. It's fair.
It's a hyper-literate
Oh.
podcast.
Yeah, we can read. Trust me, Mike. We all can read.
Oh, I've done a bunch
all
of
right.
reading.
No
I
one belongs
have
here more
read.
than you.
I can and I do it.
Have you read any Miranda July?
I can read and I do read all the time, everywhere.
You do say that every
It's
time
a
someone
real
asks if you've read it.
psychosexual drama.
Yeah, of course.
It's so sexual. It's crazy. I one time read it on a bus, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching porn right now. It was real aggressive.
Well, you know what that feels like because you do watch porn on the bus sometimes, correct?
Oh, yeah, true.
Obviously. How are
So-
you handling
Bye,
the
Andy.
quarantine?
I'm doing okay. I still have to work.
I do too. Do you have to go into the office?
Yeah, well, I work at a hospital, so
The health
Do the
office.
Lord's work.
yeah, I'm not invited to touch anybody for the next like 7 years.
And and that has changed how?
I don't know. Oh yeah, that is true. Court
Before the
orders that
quarantine, I was not invited to touch anyone for 7 years, and then COVID-19 happened.
Yeah,
It's been fucking.
well, that
with
was
me.
more about my vows than it was about anything else. Now it's court ordered.
Right. Previous, it was just a promise we had made to ourselves.
Yeah. Promise cock rings or whatever. I'm
Promise
30
cock
now. I don't
rings.
know. I used to go to bed, but
Yeah, you missed out on
Yeah.
some gold.
Johnny Cockring. Do I have anything there?
No, that's a type of wordplay that is might be amusing to
No,
some.
because of the lawyer
Yeah.
from the OJ trial.
Yeah. If you've
But
got-
instead of Cochran, his
Cochran.
last name is Cockring.
Uh,
Johnny Cockring. Do I have something there, Boone?
if it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
And now that joke made me touch my face.
Oh,
So here
hell
we
yeah.
are.
I'm wearing Johnny Cockring gloves kind of right now. This is OJ murder
Those
gloves.
fit though.
did you guys ever watch it when Alan Cummings had a show on Comedy Central?
Yes.
I couldn't. I finished too early.
Wait, did Devin say yes? Because
Yes.
I feel like that would be a show just
Yes,
for Devin.
yes.
Yeah. He had a bunch of bits about cock rings. Like his whole show, he had like a cock ring 15 minutes at the end or whatever.
Hell yeah. Every week.
I saw him
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
street
his
one time, and I
opening
approached
And
him.
now Boone, why do you think he didn't name his show Comings and Goings? Why do you
a
think
good one.
Why do you think that he didn't do that?
Because I don't think that he's listening to his childhood bullies anymore. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that
'Cause
he's
I
choosing
don't
his
think
own
he's listening to
destiny.
his
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's your favorite Alan Cummings role?
Be honest.
Oh, I'm trying to think. There's a good one. He plays a lot of villains.
Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Floop and Spy Kids.
Spy
That's my
Kids.
favorite
Yeah,
one.
Spy Kids for sure.
I watched that recently. I'm very glad I watched that.
Are you doing okay? You watched Spy Kids recently?
No,
did.
Mike, none of us are doing okay.
No, I got
Look
I
at
got
us.
fucking Tin Man
What do you mean?
disease.
Yeah, I got Scarecrow COVID-19. My inside's turning into hay. My outside's turning into old farmer clothes. I got Scarecrow
Oh my
COVID-19.
Oh, speaking of things that are not to do with The Simpsons, did you guys watch the new Pete Davidson movie yet on Hulu?
No.
Oh, it's a coming-of-age drama where Pete
An Alan
Davidson
coming-of-age
plays Pete Davidson. It's an Alan coming-of-age drama.
Where what?
Pete Davidson plays himself.
Oh no.
Does his dad die in 9/11 in the movie?
Yeah, his dad doesn't know. But he does have to explain the tattoos that he already has, and it's really, really funny.
That's awesome.
I'm excited for this.
I'm on board. I'm gonna watch that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch Shia LaBeouf's coming of age movie, Honey Boy. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna spend all of this shutdown.
Wait, you're gonna watch Necrophilia or whatever?
No, it's called Necrophilia. What's that one?
It's a podcast about people who love zombies.
Necrophilia.
Wait, what is it actually
Oh,
called?
here. Okay.
What is it? The Lars von Trier movie, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that one.
Nymphomaniac.
Parts 1 and 2.
He comes in that movie, baby.
For real? Does he lay rope in that movie?
He does.
But
And
they
it's
say-
not him.
Oh.
Yeah, they say that it's not his real bones. He doesn't show him in Durham in that movie.
I
Did you guys
didn't-
ever see that Cigaros video where he must have no friends because nobody told him to chub up before that video?
Oh
So
yeah,
I,
he's
like,
naked in a Sigur Rós video.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
seen that.
with swim pool penis the whole time. I'm like, oh my
He
god,
must have
Mike,
no
that
friends.
guy's got to chub up.
Can I?
The only reason I have friends is for them to tell me to chub up
Can
before
I be
my
honest?
music videos.
Can I be honest with you,
Yeah.
Mike? I feel close enough to you to let you know that if you're ever hanging dong in a music video, that you need to chub
Yeah.
up beforehand.
Chub up.
It was nuts to me. I was like, that guy has no friends. I was like, nobody like.
But you know, doesn't it?
surrounded by-
He likes having
But
swim
yeah,
pool
but
penis in a video.
doesn't it prove to America and the world that he's vulnerable? That he's comfortable enough in his own skin that he can go in front of a camera.
You can tell that he has
unchubbed.
no.
Yeah.
You can tell that he has no
Fully-
friends because no one told him to chub up in
Yeah.
Even Stevens.
Fully de-chubbed. I
No one
could
told
tell.
him to chub up in True Confessions or whatever
Yeah.
that movie was.
I mean, he was in a movie called Holes, and at no point did anybody tell him to chub up. I mean, those
Like
holes.
that song,
those
chub 'em up now, chub.
Yeah, those holes were so wide, and his chub was so thin. Nobody had ever told him.
He does the most embarrassing bulge in Hollywood. That's what I always say about
Yeah.
Shia
Shia LaChubb.
Anyway.
Shia LaChubb. It was just sitting there.
That's anyway. I was just calling you to tell you that we need to start a Miranda July podcast.
I'm there for you. Yeah,
I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone we know.
we
Yeah.
have to.
Nobody
Every
belongs to
podcast
more
we
than
do
you.
has to end in philia. So.
Well, I was gonna say you, me, and everyone we pod.
There is a ton of
but,
pedophilia in Miranda July.
No, yes, that's not. You know, it gets a bad rap.
It gets a bad rap.
No, just the.
Let's walk that one back there, buddy.
Not
pedophilia. It gets a bad rap. Is that what you said?
the
Why don't you
philia,
put
just
that
the-
on a shirt and wear it?
the philia part.
Literally,
Philia.
every
You can
other
have
story-
philias for other things than ped. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
We
Every other
have a
story of
philia
hers
for
is
Homer.
Yeah, every other story of hers is about like a middle-aged woman falling in love with a baby, and it's literally like every story.
Is that
Not
it's
baby,
not
but
just
child, sorry.
that's a recurring thing for her? Because at
No,
the end of
literally-
at the end of that movie, like that woman kisses a 6-year-old, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable.
I think he was 8, but
Oh, that makes okay.
well,
okay.
here we go.
Thank God.
Thank God he was 8.
sorry to change it. No, but literally, there's like maybe like 3 or 4 short stories that I've read by her that that's the case. Falling in love with innocence.
Suffix is the word I was looking for. The suffix philia gets a bad rap
Okay.
because of that
Yeah,
awful
thank
one.
you.
All right, Boone. We're gonna see if anybody else wants to jump on with us.
Okay, I gotta go to bed.
All right, bye.
Good night, I
Stay
love you.
safe.
I'm
Love
hanging up
you.
on you.
Bye.
No, we're hanging up on you.
We hung up.
We're
on you.
we have the last word. 'cause
Honestly,
we're still
folks.
online.
Yes.
We hung
honestly,
up on him.
folks. We got to get to it.
We got to talk about the episode. We're 2 hours in, and we have not really
I'm
spoken about the
sleepy.
episode.
But thank you so much for jumping on with us. It's been very fun.
Yeah, I think it's a
It seems like
success.
that
I think
might
this
be
is something
it.
we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
So maybe we can actually chat about what we watched today.
You want me to
boys.
pull down the number? I'm going to pull down the number off the stream so people can watch.
Yeah, pull it down.
No, just leave it up. If
Leave it
people
up?
want to, yeah, leave it up. If people want to call in,
We got a caller.
but we're actually gonna talk about it. All right, hello caller, who we got? Somebody just burp into the microphone.
It sounds like a voice changer.
Yeah, I think somebody just burped into the microphone and hung up.
It sounded like a voice changer.
Yeah, now people are we're really getting to the
Homerphilia.
We're getting to the
weirdos
tonight. Now you guys really get it. Thank you so much, Burper. We watched the seminal episode. Bart Gets an F.
It's a good one.
Oh no, sorry.
No, we did not. That's been the issue tonight, Andrew.
That's the issue tonight. Is everybody watched Bart Gets an F? We watched
Bart's dog
gets Santa's Little Helper gets an F.
Now, one of the issues that I had is that there is a naming convention where they will do like Bart the Daredevil, and then they'll do Bart's dog the Daredevil.
Yeah.
And they'll do like Rosebud, and then they'll do like
Bart's
Rose
dog,
Dog's Bud.
Rose's
They have
dog's
one episode.
Dude, one of my favorite episodes of the Simpsons is Rose's dog's bud. Yeah, for sure. This is so stupid.
So
how
dumb.
many people are watching right now?
12.
No, there's still 12 people listening to this.
I don't know.
This is upsetting.
We were creeping up to like 30, and then they slowly peeled off. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh
Well,
no,
it's almost
pedophilia, not for me.
Yeah.
Every topic we lose somebody.
Yeah. Well, we're here, folks. We're gonna actually talk about it at this point. So I liked that Homer. The first time Homer gets mad at the dog.
Don't yawn it into the microphone.
Please
Darren.
don't yawn it into the microphone. We can burn through this real quick. If you want to get done, but let's not actively yawn into the microphone until we're done. The first time Homer is mad at the dog doesn't give him the newspaper, and then you see Homer like eating breakfast and reading the newspaper, and there's just a giant
Just trying to read
he's trying
the
to-
newspaper with a
giant
hole in it.
giant hole in the middle of the newspaper, and he's still trying to read it. That was a fun gag.
I like
Yeah,
that
it's a
a
funny
lot.
one.
There was a lot of heart in this episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of this one.
Me too. I think. Let's talk about it. We're in the worst health pandemic in our lives, and this episode was about
So far.
the mumps. so far, yeah. It's only a matter of time. There are guys. Epidemiologists believe that there's upwards of 1.5 million diseases that could be spread to humans in animal populations around the world.
How many do you think I
we're
could
just
get
waiting.
in my lifetime?
We're just waiting to happen. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about The Simpsons. But Lisa has the mumps.
She got it bad.
This episode was about a
An
health
epidemic.
crisis. Yeah, a health crisis. Thoughts?
I thought it was funny when Homer goes, the mumps, the kissing disease.
Yeah, that
my
was
little
funny.
girl's growing up.
Mumps the kissing disease. My little girl is growing up.
I thought that was a funny bit.
Agreed.
I got the kissing disease.
I really liked that the dog that Santa's Little Helper had, like, a ton of personality in the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he went off on his own and he was having his own little adventures. Now we're halfway through their second season, and they're confident enough to have like a 2.5 minute montage of the dog out in the world by himself, figuring stuff out and getting into hijinks with no talking. It was like WALL-E. It's cool as hell.
Confident enough, or they've already run out of things to do.
They're already cycling
Like,
through.
give the dog some time.
They are. This is the first one where they've cycled through a plot they've already done.
Yes.
which is now something that they will do 3 or
Until
4
Hell
times a year.
Freezes over.
Yeah, yeah.
I do love the way they like express Santa's Little Helper's like field of vision and the way.
Oh yeah,
he
that was great.
interacts
Dog
with
vision.
the world, dog
Yeah.
vision.
So they show several times through the episode. They show what Santa's Little Helper sees, and it's just like kind of blurry and gray, and all he hears is people like
It's like a gibberish improv scene.
Thank you. To great effect at the end when he actually hears when it like the words sit, stay, roll over, kind of like cycle through the mumble, and he finally hears them to save his life.
It's like kind of how I listen to other people talk, and I don't hear any of it until they say my name.
Yeah, it's kind of
the only word I recognize.
How you just sit here and wait for it's your turn to talk.
Devin, yes.
You should hear Homerphilia through Devin's ears, because it's mostly just like, and he politely waits until there's a break in the conversation to speak up.
I wait. I feel like there's enough of a pause, and I'll be like, oh no, time! I have too much blood, and it gets stolen by a big submarine full of blood.
So much submarine blood. But yeah, I like. Lisa gets sick. Dog. The assassins. The crazy shoes. There's a bunch of little bits of this episode where I was like, oh man, this was this episode. Oh man, this was this episode. The quilt.
The quilt is great.
Yeah. So
I was genuinely devastated. Well, you can explain what the quilt is, but
Marge, the women of Marge's family have been creating a family quilt for 6 generations, and they each do a patch. And there's like a great gag of them going through the old patches from history, and Marge's is like a flower, and it says "Keep on Truckin'" because she was a kid in the 70s, and Lisa goes, "What does keep on trucking mean?" And Marge goes, I didn't know then, and I don't know now. That was her patch. And then her mom's patch was commemorating the stock market collapse of 1929. And the patch before that was a World War I patch.
It's just funny the gravity of each of the patches.
Yeah.
Like historical events.
And
like,
then keep on trucking. I didn't know then, and I don't know now. Our patch would be a COVID-19 patch. Oh.
I don't know if that's true. It's probably 9/11.
Scarecrow
for our
9/11.
lifetime. Scarecrow 9/11.
So, but here's what you can't catch 9/11 when you go to the grocery store to get deli meat.
That's your opinion.
That's
Don't put
the scary
words
part
in
of
my
it.
mouth. That's the scary part of this. We got Tin Man 9/11 right now.
Yeah, it's real bad. But yeah, so
immune compromised, so I'm very afraid of getting 9/11.
I loved the bit where the dog was tied up in the backyard, and he's got his like circle of dirt because he's on the grass. He's just destroyed the grass in his little area.
Radius.
In the radius. Thank you. That's
Yep,
that's
gotcha.
math term.
That's math term. That's what that is.
Yeah. And then if the whole thing is the diameter.
Yeah, the whole thing across
Yeah.
is diameter. The center to the outside is radius.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He's
don't say you
burying
never
shit.
learned anything from us.
He's burying like family possessions. He's destroying people's property and burying family possessions.
One moment he digs a hole, he brings the potted flower plant over and he puts it in the hole, and then he digs up the flower. That's
the flower
a good bit.
That was a great bit.
Genius.
And that's what I mean, like this personality of the dog shines through. Dog can't talk. The dog the dog is stupid, like unabashedly dumb, but they found like really great ways to make you care about the dog and inject him with a lot of personality.
Enough too, they really did a good job of paralleling the Bart Gets an F, where it's like the dog's not an asshole. The dog clearly just doesn't get it.
Yeah,
dude.
And
Shane said it in the comments a couple minutes ago, but it is super funny when Santa's little helper just takes the frisbee right in the eyes and
eyes.
doesn't move.
Doesn't blink.
That is one of the funniest moments of the episode.
It was such a sweet moment. Bart has resigned to the fact that the dog is not going to be able to pass this obedience class, which means that Homer's going to give the dog away the next day. So he's got one more night to just play, and they're running around together. They're wrestling. They're playing tug of war. And then Bart throws the frisbee, and the dog just blankly stares as the frisbee rails him in the middle of his eyeballs. Pretty funny.
I want
Funny
to get
stuff.
railed in my eyeballs.
I want to get railed in my eyeballs so bad. Can't let anything near my face anymore. At one point, the dog escapes, and it ends with him swimming in Homer's neighbor's pool, the little old lady. And the lady calls Homer to have him come pick up the dog. And he's like, my dog's tied up in my backyard. I don't know who you're talking about. And he, at a point, this is definitely said in the intonation of insult. He goes, you old battle axe. I know where my dog is. He's in my backyard. What does that mean?
Love that.
You old battle axe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Is that a thing that people used to say to people? But yeah, like this is the level of like story development that I've really been looking for in some of these early Simpsons episodes. Like they went so far and so much happened, but it was all contained in the family. Everything was about the family. And they told a great story, and it really clipped along.
And there was like a lot of really good jokes, little bits too. Like there was a moment where Lisa's got the mumps and she's not going to go to school, and then she says, "Bart, bring me my homework," and he was like, "You wasted the chicken pox. Don't waste the mumps.
Don't waste the mumps."
It's a good bit.
And then he brings her homework back, and he hides his in hers, so she's like advanced history, remedial reading, and then like don't try to get me to do your homework. Bart's in remedial reading.
There's a fun exchange too where she's like, where she's gonna stay home from school, and then Bart says, if Lisa stays home, then I stay home. And then Lisa says, if Bart stays home, then I'm going to school. And then he's trying to math out.
And
this
she just
thing.
has broken his brain.
Yeah,
A battle axe is a term generally considered pejorative for an aggressive, domineering, and forceful woman, and it generally comes out of like the suffragette campaign.
Oh, so it was a insult.
Old timey. If you hate women who want to vote,
so I take back what I said before that I liked that he's called her that.
I stick with it. I like that he called her that.
I didn't know it was
suffragettes. Fuck off, baby.
I didn't know it was a rude thing to say to a woman. I didn't know. Sorry.
We've defended a lot of fucked up shit on here, but we will not defend.
We
bad
will not defend bad language. Do you guys when Trump called the national emergency, he goes, "I'm calling a national emergency. Those are two very big words." like that was how he wanted that's how he wanted it to land.
8
he goes,
letters.
A national emergency. Two very big words.
What I'm asking for is a percent of a percent.
What a percent
of a percent?
So that's my only Bernie impression is just him going percent of a 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 percent. I can't do him doing anything else but just saying percent over and over again.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for a while.
Percent of a 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 percent. Oh, that was gold for the 4 people still watching.
Yeah, anybody wants to sample that and then loop it and then
make
give
it
us
our theme song.
The funny parts of any show happen at 2 hours and 20
Oh
minutes.
yeah, for sure. That's true of Joe Rogan, and that's true of us. Yeah, podcasts really don't start cooking until 2.5 hours in. That's true of Smodcast. That's true of Joe Rogan. That's true of us.
99% of this.
There was a part where
you're yawning into the mic.
Yeah, we're all doing it at this point.
Of a percent of a percent of a percent of a percent of a percent.
Darren, if somebody
you got
calls
locked
in,
out.
What's the password to your computer?
If somebody calls in, what do I do?
I'm not gonna say my password.
6969.
6969 420, bro. Wow, how did you get them to put bro in there? I don't think anybody's gonna call in at this point. I think that how many
don't test them.
How many people are watching still?
I'm looking right now. 11.
I think all 11 are asleep already at this point.
Yeah,
so there was a part where Homer was just like cycling through TV that he was watching, and it went through some. There was a callback to Some Enchanted Evening.
Oh, yeah.
A
the
season 1
Babysitter
episode.
And then there was
Then-
that. What's his name?
Then Troy McClure
McClure?
is doing a telemarket thing.
Even though it's not his voice.
And he goes, my eyeballs need to look as an actor, my eyeballs need to look their whitest. And it's clearly Troy McClure. It was very interesting that it was not Phil Hartman doing the voice.
I love that line. As if he's peddling something to make
My
your eyeballs whiter.
An eyeball whitener. My eyeballs need to look their whitest. Yikes.
Like, who's out there desperate to have their eyeballs look whiter?
Do you remember that show that they used to show on like late night MSNBC? Lockdown, where it was like inside the prisons.
Yeah.
No.
It was just like they would go to a prison like somewhere in the country and just like see what was happening there and report on people's lives and like how a prison runs and whatever. There was one episode that will never leave my brain because it really upset me. But people at this prison were breaking pens and putting the plastic piece in the pen into their eyes and dyeing the white part of their eyeballs
I did see that. I saw
red
that.
and
blue.
red and blue and black.
That's kind of cool.
It was terrifying as like watching it like not being able to sleep as like a 13-year-old with a TV in my bed, like watching that at 2 a.m, like an adult man putting red or black ink into the white part of his eyeballs, and then the host of the show being like, "This is extremely dangerous. Please do not ever try to put
Should
ink
we
in your."
do it?
No, we shouldn't.
Guys, should we do it?
No, don't do it,
please.
But that's what white eyeballs made me
Kurt
think
Breaker says, I made liquor in jail once. True story.
Hell
what?
yeah,
Call and tell
Kurt.
us. Call and tell us. Call and tell us, coward.
Stop calling our friends cowards.
Homer is at the mall at one point and gets offered a cookie sample, and he is very excited about them, and he calls them macadamia nuts, which I thought that was very funny.
Macadamia.
To test if the dogs are like, oh my God, Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
we got
yo.
him, Kurt. Are you gonna tell us your prison story?
Oh yeah, but I'm at work, so like I don't know. There's stuff in the back of my yeah. Oh yeah, I was like speeding. You know, I was like moving to Portland, and I was driving like 100 miles an hour the whole way out of Michigan. So I'm like, and I got pulled over, and they're like, go to court, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go to court, and I didn't. So I came back to Michigan, and I forgot about that, and they're like, you're going to jail. So I went to jail for like not paying speeding tickets, and my roommate was cellmate was strung out on heroin, and he was like kicking heroin, and he needed to get drunk, so we took fruit, and some guy smuggled in some yeast, and we made what's it called, spud, in a but yeah, that's the whole story, really.
Whoa!
Hell yeah, Kurt!
I really like you walking back, roommate. It's like my roommate. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cellmate,
My
cellmate.
cellmate. How long were you in jail?
3 weeks.
Whoa!
I had a bunch of adventures. This dude like slit his not his wrist, but like the inside of your armpit, your antecubital space. It didn't really slit his wrist as much as he like went at it like with a razor, like a carrot peeler.
Whoa!
Ooh,
and
boy.
yeah, I was like holding the guy's arm together, and this guard comes in, and I'm got my shirt, and I'm like holding it, and he's like, get the fuck out of here, and I'm like, I'm stopping the bleeding. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like,
Whoa!
That's
yeah, people
crazy.
are doing nice. It's just really boring. There was this like developmentally disabled guy protecting an M&M, and
God
anyway,
damn.
yeah, I don't want to drag down your podcast.
Hey,
but, like,
we've been here for
I
several
love it.
hours at this point. Hey, I don't want to blow up your spot. You work in a medical profession.
Yeah, actually, I was watching earlier, and I had to go take a difficulty breathing call. There's like tons of them going out over the place. So.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it crazy?
Yeah. I mean,
no.
Is it like way worse than we can ever even imagine?
I mean,
Andy.
so usually like in a week, I'll get one difficulty breathing call.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like 4 in a shift now.
Oh
So-
my God.
And it's all like older people and stuff like that. But like we're all gonna get it. And like isolate
Hell yeah.
social distancing is gonna go great because it's gonna really help a lot
Yeah.
because it'll like flatten the spike of things so the healthcare
Right.
industry. So doing stuff like this is great. Closing the theater is a baller move. That was like, but it's going to help tons, you know. And like,
yeah. We've been recording for 2.5 hours at this point. We had a bunch of people call in, you know. I want more stuff like this to happen here.
Yeah.
Go everywhere. Like let's do creative, weird stuff because we're all holed up waiting for this to go over. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was the Pillsbury. So.
I knew it.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but just be ready to have a really bad flu. You know, be ready to have like food you can make right away and throw up, and you know you're just gonna have it. And I don't know. Yeah, keep doing this stuff. Thanks.
All right, dude. Thanks for calling
man.
in.
Yeah, good.
Yes. There was a dog at the end of the episode named Lao Tzu, and I don't know what that has to do with anything.
No,
with anything.
They each dog at the end had like an update, like at the end of like a college movie, and his was he ate a poison frog and had been in a coma for 2 weeks.
like the end of the National Lampoon's movie.
At the end of Animal House, it was like boom.
Animal House, yeah. Cool,
ate a poison frog, dead for 2 weeks. Yeah, great.
Cool, man.
See you, dude.
See you, Kurt.
Right. Yeah, right on.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'm changing my favorite episode for this one.
I'm close. What do you think, Darren?
I
was close
I
last week
liked
too,
this
though.
one, but I'm not going to give in to the want to change for the sake of changing. I
want
still
to do
think
it for the sake of
Daredevil-
changing, but I am also not going to do it.
I agree. I don't think it's bad. I don't
There
think
was
it's,
just
it's
some
a
really
good.
good
It's a really good
stuff
episode,
in
but I don't
here.
think
I was
it's better.
laughing.
I don't think it's better.
To test if the dogs had actually become that their behavior was much better, the British dog instructor put a beef Wellington on the ground, which is like a notoriously hard dish to make. That made me laugh. But yeah, there was a moment in there that I thought I was like, yeah, this is gonna be it, but I'm sticking with Bart the Daredevil.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite joke from this episode?
I think the Troy McClure White Eyes joke.
That was really good.
That might be it for me.
I liked the. I don't know if it counts as a joke, but I really liked the potted plant planning. And
Yeah,
the
That was good.
Okay, there
flower.
was a part where Homer. So Homer bought the $125 assassin shoes, and they got torn.
fuck.
They got torn up by the dog, and he put them back in the box in pieces, and he's carrying the box through the shoe store, and he's walking through the different sections of shoes, and it's like athletic shoes, street shoes, and then there's a kickboxing section. They're all kickboxing shoes, and you see a guy kick another man in the head, and then the next section of shoes is
Street crime.
street crime shoes. Like a whole section of shoes
for
street-
committing street crime.
That was very funny. I also like just a good delivery, good written line. Bart asked the lady to just pass Santa's little helper. Like, she already has her money. Why does she care? And she goes, "The world does not need another college graduate who doesn't know how to sit." That was very funny to me. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement that Bart the Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homer's Night Out's still the worst.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to be the worst for a very long time.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe ever.
Not ever.
Dude, I cannot wait for 15 years from now when we watch the episode called Simprovized, where Homer joins an improv team. I cannot wait. And there's also an episode recently where they build it as live, but the live part was a Homer digital thing, like a Instagram filter, basically. Somebody sitting as Homer, and he answered questions over the credits of the episode. So people were like I don't know how many million people still watch Simpsons when it's live on air, but people like started texting questions to this like digital Homer, and he answered like six rapid fire questions over the credits of an episode one time. So we've got that to look forward to.
Sounds bad.
It's bad.
What we're doing now.
There's some real bad stuff happening now. In the world and
The
in
squad.
there's the squad rap. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Squad rap.
I can't wait to watch the squad rap with my
We're
squad.
in Rashida Tlaib's district right now.
Yeah, we are.
yeah.
We certainly are. Yeah. But that's the ep, guys.
You guys want to thank some sponsors?
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Oh, let me sit up.
As far as sponsors go, I want to thank Black Nitrate Gloves.
Good sponsor.
The official gloves of putting your fingers in your mouth and enjoying it.
I want to thank the
Jesus Christ.
I want to thank the
I forgot they can see us.
The United States Postal Service for this box that
For writing such great heights. For writing We Were Silhouettes.
Yeah. We were silhouettes for sure.
And we will become silhouettes when our bodies finally go. And this is why we're all friends here. I want to know seriously. I want to thank our sponsor, the United States Postal Service, because they will see us waving from such great heights.
In our eyes are mirror images.
Make
And
sure
when we
your
kiss, they're
package-
perfectly aligned.
Make sure your packages get there right on time, because my job is to get your packages
there on time. Whether it is rain or shine, your packages
Guys,
on
how has this
time.
never
Our
been-
mirror images. When
How
we
has this
see-
never been a parody song?
I'm sure it has.
It hasn't. I checked.
Weird Al doing the Postal Service.
So thank you, United States Postal Service, for
Thank you.
all of your musical contributions.
Kiss you on the mouth.
Oh, I want to thank Nike for their new line of social distance running shoes. I'm getting good traction on those bad boys. I think we should have cut it at the part where we all sang a good song.
Hey everybody! This is officially the longest episode of Homerphilia
Oh, yeah.
ever. We are crossing the 2 minutes and
The 2 minutes.
2 minutes mark.
minutes.
We're crossing the
Previously a
2
1-minute
hour
podcast.
32-minute mark is where we're
God
where we're
damn.
gonna end up, which
This
is
is
pretty
this-
great.
This is longer than the Master.
Yeah. Well,
and better.
and just as much rocket fuel.
Better.
Fuck.
This is we have. Can
Lot
we
of
go?
rocket fuel.
If we go for.
Yeah,
he ate rocket fuel at the beginning, right?
I just.
I know what I'm talking about.
I love that
Pig
movie.
It's a good movie.
Pig fuck.
There Will Be Blood is on Netflix, and I considered watching it today, and it is 2 hours and 38 minutes long. So
It's worth it.
well, I'm just saying, if
I
we
drink
record for a
Coke.
little bit longer, this will be longer than There Will Be Blood.
Do you want to go 6 minutes longer? I mean, we can figure it out.
Or we can
I
just
don't
end it right
have.
now.
No,
Yeah.
we got 6 minutes.
I don't need to compete with
Fine.
Paul Thomas and.
Oh my God, we got another call!
God damn it.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
You got to turn your
You gotta
radio down.
turn
Turn your
your-
radio down.
turn
so you
your-
can talk to us.
Hello, hi guys.
It's
Hey,
Neil
who-
Diamond.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, I turned it off.
thank you. Who is this?
This is your number one fan, Alex Bergman.
Alex Bergman, you got your phone turned back on.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I had to wait till after midnight to reload my minutes.
Oh my God!
That
Thank
makes
God.
sense.
Good, yeah. You're
So you have now, we are cutting this stream off in exactly 5 minutes from right now. So you have a couple minutes to really get out there why you're the number one fan.
You can talk as much shit about Alex Quayle as you want because he was the only contestant that did not call in at all.
So he's out. So now you
He's
just
out.
gotta beat out Shane,
Neil Diamond,
and Trisha,
and my best man, Trisha.
Well, I don't know if you noticed that one of the notebooks I gave you was referenced in this episode.
Yes, we did. Non-Threatening Boys magazine was on the rack when Homer went to go buy magazines for Lisa because she was sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite jokes in the whole show.
Is a throwaway gag from a newsstand.
It is because it's funny because that is what like girls that age need. They need like sexual icons, but that are non-threatening.
Yeah,
like soft boy
girls that
energy.
age want to be horny, but
Yeah, Devin, you tell us what girls that age need.
Yeah,
I will. Fucking tank top guy.
they want to be
I'm normal.
horny with no threat of actual
They
sexuality.
need safe
Yeah,
crushes.
Yeah,
yes.
safe crushes.
That's why you get like
a Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
A Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I think Justin Bieber very early on occupied the same Jonathan Taylor Thomas space.
Alex, if you were a teenage heartthrob, what kind of baby
Not
animal?
if, because you are.
What kind of baby animal would you voice in a hit Disney picture?
I'd be a baby possum.
Yeah, you would.
sure,
And who would be the voice of the adult possum after he went through a journey?
That would be Michael Shannon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've always seen you as a baby Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
I've always seen you as a baby Molly Shannon.
That's good. That's a good one. What do you guys? What about you guys? Would you be if you were a baby animal that turned into a big animal in a Disney movie?
If I were gonna, I'd be a baby centipede.
Yeah, and then
That's
the adult
all
one
the
would be a
legs.
human centipede.
Yes.
That makes sense. That
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
That tracks. That tracks.
Man.
Thank. I think you're going to be our official last caller.
Yeah, you will be because we're cutting this off in 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
And that's how long it takes for us
Yeah.
to beat There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just wanted to help you guys get to the There Will Be Blood moment.
I
you know?
appreciate
we
that.
did
Bergs,
have-
you're a Paul Thomas Anderson fan.
Me too. What's your favorite
Oh,
PTA
yeah.
movie?
Ooh, I've seen Punch Drunk Love the most, but I think after I watched There Will Be Blood recently, that might be my favorite. I don't know.
I'm
That's a good
going to
one.
rewatch that one during the quarantine because it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one in a while. I think that my favorite one is The Master.
I like
The Master's my
Master
favorite.
a lot.
I saw that in
lot.
theaters 3 times.
I love that movie so much. I loved Inherent Vice, but I don't think it's my favorite.
Were you the one
Magnolia's on Netflix. I just rewatched that, and for a 3-hour movie, it fucking flew by.
Yeah,
like,
I
all
haven't
the
seen that in
transitions, like, there's
years.
no lull.
I forgot that it was 3.5 hours long, and I watched it on a Saturday recently. And I had to when the frogs started raining down, I looked at my phone and I was like, shit, call time for this showdown is in 15 minutes. I have to leave. So I left. I made it through a 3.5 hour movie and I missed the last 10 minutes of it.
That's like the worst time
I know
management
of
all time.
I know. It was very upsetting.
Were you the one dunking on Crying of Lot 49, but then
Yes.
just said you like Inherent Vice?
Yes.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes.
Fuck you.
It's good though because he's
Funny.
No, he's funny and he's
Nice.
charming. No,
Good.
because like it's a detective story, but the detective is a heroin addict. That's very interesting to me. Like he's
That
like
movie moved.
watching Joaquin Phoenix be so confident in the clues he's following, but being a heroin addict at the same time and like being completely lost in what is actually happening was very funny to me.
I've never tried to read the book,
Yeah.
but I probably should.
No, the only Pinchon book that I've tried to read was V, and I never got it all the way
Bergs,
through.
you ever read any Pinchon?
Crying of Lot 49.
Have you watched?
Oh,
the
you and
show?
Neil Diamond have that in common.
Oh wow.
That one's real short though.
Yeah. Did you watch that
I
show?
have Gravity's Rainbow on my shelf.
Yeah.
I have a copy of Gravity's
You guys,
Rainbow
we
that I
just
have not read.
officially passed There Will Be Blood.
We are officially longer and better than
And
There
better.
Will Be Blood. The Guinness
I'm
Book
the
of World
Paul
Records
Dano of
people.
this.
Yeah.
They're here.
They're here. So that's going to be it for the show.
Yeah.
The Guinness Book of World Records people are here to give us our certificate.
Bergs, you get it as well because you
get
were
it.
part of
We
it.
all get a certificate. It says that we are longer and better than There Will Be Blood.
Wow.
Right.
Well, hey,
Good night,
everybody. See you later.
I love you guys.
Hey,
so much.
Thanks,
Stay safe out there.
Thanks, everybody who listened to this. We're going to probably do it again during this quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how long that we're all holed up. We'll do it again.
I
This
think
was fun
it's
as hell.
pretty. It's pretty exciting to have
Hell,
this capability
Thank
built
you
out.
all so much for being a part of it. I hope you guys had fun calling in and fucking around with us for a little bit.
Thank you guys.
But yeah, I mean, we are comedians. We're entertainers. We're theater people. We cannot express ourselves on stage right now, and it's very frustrating. It's very scary. So for us to be able to dick around on these microphones and to have some people to laugh with us was very uplifting. And I'm sorry to have the first ever earnest moment in Homerphilia history.
That's good that you picked 1 in the morning on a Monday to do it.
I know.
Enjoy your Monday morning. It's 1 a.m.
But that is real. And I thank you everybody for joining. Israel. Thank you everybody for joining us for it. We'll do it again.
They will see us waving from
And
sides.
I've been thinking it's
your
your
package.
Kiss you
We'll
on the
be
mouth.
sad.
We'll set our
We
bodies
will
free.
become
A brand new
silhouettes when our bodies
colony.
finally go.
Brand new
Packages
colony.
will
Boop, boop,
come
boop, boop, boop,
Ba, ba,
boop,
ba,
boop,
ba,
boop,
ba,
boop, 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 boop,
ba, 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 ba,